The following is an exclusive presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Nothing else matters. Nothing else can. Until the closing seconds tick-tock their way into history. This is what every NHL player has dreamed about, taking the treacherous final step to the Stanley Cup Finals. There is no room for locker room cliches, no space for mistakes, no reason to hold anything back. If you do, tomorrow may never come. This is it. One team will walk away. The other will be carried away by the emotions of going to the Stanley Cup Finals. 60 minutes of hope starts right now. Lightning Flyers, the Eastern Conference Finals. Exclusive coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs here at ESPN2 welcomes you back to Tampa Bay and the St. Pete Times Forum, home of the Bolts, where their fans tonight hope it will be a W and a Stanley Cup final. In 1903, the owner of the baseball giants in New York decided 7 was the magic number for the World Series. Ever since then, kids in a number of sports have dreamed of being a hero in Game 7, like Bill Mazeroski or Bill Russell or Bobby Orr. Are we going to add to that list tonight? Welcome, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. And Bill, if there's anybody who's lined up to be added to that list, it may be named Primo.
Gary, he is almost built to this moment, hasn't he, Keith Primo? He has been unstoppable. The coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning, John Tortorella, this morning said, we have not had an answer for Keith Primo. With Gagne and Roenick, if he can bring it one more time, a great chance for the Flyers to advance. For Tampa Bay, their two young dynamic duo guns have never been to a Game 7, but they've dreamed about it. Marty St. Louis has dreamed about it. Vincent Lecavalier has dreamed about it. But playing in a Game 7 is only part of the dream. The dream ends with a victory. If these two guys can bring their A game, Tampa has a great chance to advance.
Everybody affiliated with this Game 7 has said the worst part of it is this day, waiting for the drop of the puck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to drop the puck when we come back. Primo draws inside of the net, Roenick shot. Oh, score! Simon Gagne! We've got a Game 7!
If you want to update your home without lifting a finger, you can. With the installation service more people trust than any other, through the Home Depot, licensed experts can install siding, roofing, even windows. License numbers available at your local store. Right now, get no payments, no interest for 12 months on any installation purchase. Just use your Home Depot consumer credit card. If you want your home to make the best first impression, you can. Only at the Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
Introducing Visa Extras for small business. It's kind of like finding free stuff at work. Enroll now, and when you use your Visa business card, qualifying purchases earn points for everything from office supplies to travel. Even select NFL tickets. Sign up at visa.com/Visa Extras.
Gateway's got a powerhouse of a PC package for less than $500. Our speedy 310T comes with the Intel Pentium 4 processor, so you get more bang for your buck. Call Gateway today. This offer ends soon.
He needs this for the win. He got it.
Fantastic.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
Have you got a passion for sports? Then you're going to love this special offer from Sports Illustrated. The Sports Authority fans rely on for exclusive insights and insider information you won't find anywhere else. Now you can take home 1 full year of SI and save over 50% off the cover price. That's 56 issues for the knockout price of only $159 per issue. Call or order online now. And for a limited time, are you ready for this? Sports Illustrated will give you a free DVD player. How cool is that? Order SI for over 50% off and you get a free SI DVD player, but you must call now. And when you call, SI will give you a free DVD of your choice. Choose either Bull Durham or Remember the Titans.
To order, call 1-800-621-2800. That's 1-800-621-2800. Or go online at sidvdoffer.com.
There's nothing like it. No other trophy measures up. Lord Stanley's Cup. For 111 years, it symbolized excellence. This 35 pounds of etched sterling silver has united legions in one glorious pursuit. The names of 2,272 champions engraved here make this history. In the quest for immortality, 4 teams remain, but only one will get it.
And welcome back to Tampa Bay. This Lightning team has these fans in Tampa Bay thinking of a Stanley Cup. Now, at the conclusion of game number 6, it was Jeremy Roenick that assisted on the overtime goal, but he had to be helped off the ice and helped to the dressing room after that. The reason he was cross-checked, he had severe back spasms, and he told me this morning he's going to play as long as he possibly can. Now, as far as Tampa Bay is concerned, Jason Cullimore, one of their top defensemen, hasn't played since the first series. He's back in tonight. 21,000 fans are welcoming the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Tampa Bay Lightning. The winner will play for the Stanley Cup. Game 7 is next.
Look at this beautiful bracelet. Get your credit cards out right now. It's $39.95. Don't miss out on this. They're telling me right now we have less than a dozen. Oh my goodness, we're down to our last 5. Ladies, get in the...
Welcome to my first home. Hi, I'm Jennifer, and today we're decorating Mario and Laura's new home. Let's check it out.
Life is full of choices. Using credit wisely is the first step toward owning a home. Call the Fannie Mae Foundation for a free guide to understanding your credit and a list of lenders and credit counselors.
See that? That's the best chicken sandwich there is.
They have these inside?
Here? No, you have to go to Wendy's across the street. That's Wendy's new home-style chicken sandwich.
Are you with Wendy's?
Well, unofficially. It has a special new blend of seasonings and a creamy, tangy sauce.
Wow, this is good.
I can't believe this place would let Wendy's do this here.
Hey, I'm calling the cops! Well, my work here is done.
Wendy's new home-style chicken. One of our 3 new Chicken Temptation sandwiches.
Is he coming back?
And our pickup window's open till midnight or later.
You know, more and more men are making the move to Levitra. Maybe it's time you discovered what all the excitement's about.
Make your move today. Ask your doctor if a free trial of Levitra is right for you. Levitra, when it counts.
We asked real mechanics what they think of the new Stanley Professional Grade Mechanics tool sets.
There's no difference in quality between these and the tools I paid a lot more money for.
It's just a good deal.
They're excellent.
Stanley's new mechanics tools are made better to last longer because they're built pro-grade tough. Period. During this special limited time offer, log on to StanleyTools.com to receive a rebate coupon worth up to $10 for the name of the Stanley Professional Grade retailer near you. Call or go online now.
Regis has handed out some of the biggest jackpots in television history. Now he's at it again. Thank you! With $10 million on the line. Yeah! Super Millionaire continues tomorrow, 10/9 cents.
Cable TV offers you more of everything. More choice of what you and your family want to watch, and more control over what you don't. With cable, you have so many programming choices that come into your home, and more ways to limit which ones your kids have access to. And because it's cable, we're giving you more. More information on how you can best manage all of cable's choices for your family. Call your local cable company or go to controlyourtv.org for more on how to view the right thing.
Learn more at Comcast.com or call 1-866-781-1888.
How can you create your perfect kitchen or bath without going from store to store? Shop Stone City Kitchen and Bath Design Center, your single source for everything. Stone City has the largest high-end appliance showroom, as well as top quality brands in cabinets, faucets, fixtures, marble, and granite. We even offer design and installation. Everything you need in one beautiful 25,000 square foot showroom, and we're open 7 days a week to serve all your needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Game 7. One of those magic moments in all of sports.
And now let's welcome...
All season long, Hulk Hogan has been a good luck charm for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
With Hulk Hogan.
Now, Tampa Bay,
pencil off. It's supposed to be fun, and it is. Hulk Hogan has been here all season long. He's done that for a various number of games. So we are ready to go. Game 7. Calgary Flames await the winner of this game for the Stanley Cup Finals that'll start next Tuesday. This is it. One of them goes, and one goes home. Simple as that. Primo's out there to take the face-off against Taylor. Jason Cullimore is going to be in the lineup. Eric Desjardins is not going to be there for Philadelphia, even though he skated in the pregame warm-ups.
Tough guys for both teams starting as well, as they did in Game 6. Brashear and Andre Roy.
115th Game 7 in National Hockey League history, being played right now here in Tampa Bay. It'll be cleared back deeper into the zone. Pavel Kovina back to get it. Dock uniforms, Tampa Bay here at home. The orange and white of the Philadelphia Flyers. Anderchuk dumped it in wide. Zhamnov, of course, in net. Jeremy Roenick takes the first big hit in the corner as Wong got to him. Held it off the far side by Dave Anderchuk. Into the corner. Taylor trying to get to it. Got tied up. Back is Waugh. Pushed it away. Cleared back for Waugh near side. Waugh being taken apart over there in the corner by Markov. Out near side. Kovina stepped in. They exchanged punches with Brashear. Shot over the head of the goaltender by Waugh. Martin St. Louis in the corner. Tampa Bay trying to get partial line change completed. Donald Brashear has started on that first line. Moves it up through center. It'll be played by Nolan Pratt.
Good start for Tampa Bay. They really want to pressure. John Tortorella this morning said, we don't know how to skate backwards, and we will not in Game 7.
And the one thing they learned in Game 6 after losing that big lead late was that they will not skate trying not to lose.
Exactly. That's what they did in Game 6, and they admitted it. Third period and overtime, they played not to lose.
Got to come out to play to win. Stephen Walcombe, Brad Watson, and the referees in this game. Intercepted in front is Recchi. Just missed. Mark Recchi was open. Tamander, a glove save by Kovina. Good play by Javi Bullen on that one. Kovina in front.
You really want to make sure that you don't overdose on adrenaline. Part of that involves letting the game come to you. Watch what Corey Sarich does here. Yes, he delivers a big hit on Sami Kapanen, but what that did is locked him with his deep partner and sent Zhamnov in. Mark Recchi didn't expect this. If he had been ready for it, I think it came out of a set of legs. If he's ready for it, he's got a great scoring chance right there.
Ruslan Fedotenko has led Tampa Bay in this series with 5 goals and an assist. Leclerc into the middle. Zeus couldn't get the rebound out in front. They are playing it down low early, though, and that's where Philadelphia wants to be. Brad Lukowich cleared it around. Modine could not get it. And they will call an icing on this as Markov will come up and touch it up.
Oh, he missed it.
He did not get to it. Just overskated it. Modine into the corner. Modine had it jammed away on the far side. Radivojevich couldn't get it. Played back behind the net by Tamander. An easy touch-up that didn't happen. Held in by Boyle. Shot Modine off the heel of his stick. Went nowhere. And Zeus cleared it out.
Boy, that is a bullet dodge for the Flyers.
Yikes. I don't remember seeing that all year, Bill. On a play that simple, where there was nobody there, there's no pressure or anything, he just missed it.
There aren't any Game 7s during the regular season. I mean, that's a huge factor.
Yeah, exactly right. Flyers have got to clear the zone here, and that one will be sent in on the bouncing puck to Boyle. Boyle takes the shot from Primo. Puck came free, though, and Tampa Bay's able to move it. Here's Corey Stillman. Could not get to it. Pitkanen got back. The young rookie lost it. Cavalier was trying to come to the middle. Jeremy Roenick hit along the near side wall. Cavalier trying to hold it in as he reaches in on Gagne. Couldn't get to it. Poke checked along the boards here. Nobody can get a handle on it. Pitkanen comes in, puts the body in hard. Still loose. Gagne finally clears it. This will be an icing call on the touch. And he does touch it.
Obviously, the spotlight will be scalding the paint for the 2 goalies in this Game 7. Nikolai Khabibulin of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Career Game 7 record. He has been in a couple of them. He is 0-2, but he's never had the caliber of team in front of him that he has for this Game 7.
Robert Esch will get his first shot at playing in a Game 7. As Esch taking over that #1 role in net for Philadelphia this year, now 11-6 in playoff games, piling that number, all of those up this year. Recchi moved it out along the far side, poke checked away by Fedotenko. Tied up along the boards, Cavalier took his man down. Here's Zhamnov trying to gun it in. That got blocked. St. Louis comes over, puts the hit on St. Louis. Cavalier out there together.
That's twice the Flyers have had a chance to get the puck deep, and they haven't.
Sammy Kapanen will dump it in. Kapanen's moved from defense to offense to defense to offense and has been successful in both places. Held in, far side. That's Kapanen working up front behind the net. Backhander went wide. Fedotenko got a piece of that. Pulled up by Andrechuk. One of the big stories, Dave Andrechuk has never gone in 22 years in the NHL to the Stanley Cup Final.
And Jason Cullimore just completed his first shift to the finals, or the conference finals. He was just out there and did a pretty good job, too.
Cullimore has not played here. Brought back in. Fedotenko looking into the middle. That's Taylor behind the net. Taylor got taken off the puck, freed up, cleared around the near side boards, bounced back into the middle. Good play to move it out of the zone. Here's Tony Amonte. Amonte's been put on the fourth line now. Hanzus is out there with Brashear. Hanzus comes around. Amonte set up in front. Wide open. Shot to Mander, deflected to the near side. Big opportunity right there as Tampa Bay. Everybody was back. Levander was wide open. Played around the far side by Corey Sarge. Off the wall to Taylor. Tim Taylor moves it out. They'll change it up into the middle. Intended for a Fedotenko. Could not get to it. Demander did. Poke checked away by Brad Richards. Brad Richards in a tumble behind the play. Gets back up. He is all right. Chance while the Flyers change behind. Radovojevic. Radovojevic had it blocked. It'll feather up the near side wall. Right there is Primo to knock it down. Back onto the point. Shot. Oh, inside. Javi Bolin off Markov. And a deflection.
Oh, boy, Dan Boyle tried to knock the puck down, and it just about cost Tampa Bay a goal. Flyers, really smart puck movement. They know their defensemen are going to be open. Radovojevic to Markov, and then Dan Boyle went for this one. Remember, Tampa Bay's defensemen step up in front of the guys that are behind them. Saw John LeClair actually in behind Dan Boyle. The trick is you got to make sure you get the puck. If it gets through you and there's a rebound, there will be an enemy player behind you.
John LeClair, who has had 2 goals and an assist in this series. Demander off the faceoff, dumps it back in behind the net. Primo going back. Primo's got Gagne out there, the hero of the last game. Gagne dumps it. Primo trying to get set up in front. Shot having Bolin. And Roenick almost got one. And the Flyers are playing this game where they want to play it, right in or just outside the paint.
Yeah, and once the Flyers get the puck below the hash marks, they're going to do one of 2 things. Get it back to the defenseman for a shot, or take it right to the paint, as Jeremy Roenick just tried to. They have almost perfected the art of the ugly goal. This is how you score in the playoffs if you're wearing a Flyers jersey, for that matter, almost any other jersey. From our Southwest Airlines goal cam, Jeremy Roenick with a little wraparound. Remember, that's what he was trying in overtime in Game 6 that led to the Gagne goal.
First 3 shots in this game have gone to the Flyers. The Lightning do not have a shot up on the board. You see the numbers for Jeremy Roenick. Roenick, one of the veterans of Game 7s, with another opportunity here. Keith Primo is playing in his 8th Game 7. Nobody has played more than that for Philadelphia. Dave Andrechuk is playing his 10th Game 7. He's won 3 and lost 6. Andrechuk's the Game 7 veteran in this tilt. Tipped back in, but Cavalier, Ian Gagne did battle. Helmet of Gagne came off. Back over is Johnson. Johnson brings it in. First penalty of the game coming, and it's going to be against Tampa Bay. And a power play for the Flyers.
I think it was a straight right to the head that knocked off Simon Gagne's helmet. It sure popped off quickly. And I believe that's the call.
Minor penalty on the play. Number 4 for Tampa. That's an elbow.
The Cavalier goes. Here comes Gagne. It wasn't a punch, it was an elbow, all right, and it was a darn good elbow. Enough to cost you 2 minutes. He earned that penalty. Good call by Steve Walkham.
Well, if ever Philadelphia was going to get their power play going, Bill, here's where they want it. Game 7. Le Cavalier elbowing at 5:35. Their power play's been atrocious in this series. 1 for 24, 0 for their last 18, and 1 for their last 37 over a 9-game span. Back to Janssen. Power play, Philadelphia, no score here in the first. Kim Janssen will play it off the wall. Tampa Bay still looking for their first shot. They are a dangerous team, short-handed. Big hole by Pratt. 44, Tampa Bay got his arms around him. Taylor tried to get it, could not. LeClair came over and dug it out. LeClair and Recchi in front of the net. Janssen gets it down low, deflects it. Happy Mullen, a save on Recchi. Boy, Recchi in this series has been one of the best at deflecting shots in that slot.
You bet. And Kim Janssen was looking for him, but Kim Janssen's happy there's a face-off here. He broke his stick on the shot, so the Flyers get a face-off to Javi Boulin's right. Deflected right up onto the chest of Nikolai Khabibulin. Here's Janssen. Watch him snap his stick. Boom, stick's gone. Recchi there for the deflection. Khabibulin played it perfectly, playing the percentages. The deal is this. Tampa Bay forces so much on the penalty kill. If you can get that shot off from the point, you'll usually have somebody open like Recchi was because Tampa Bay steps up so far.
That face-off went right in on Khabibulin, and it was won by Dave Anderchuk. Anderchuk, his own man, won the draw, and it went right through everybody to Khabibulin. And Dave Anderchuk grimacing a little bit, but stays out there on the ice. Power play still underway here for another minute 6 for Philadelphia. And into the middle, Richards partially blocked it, deflected away but not out. Janssen back over to Amati. So Amati working on the fourth line, but also working on the second power play unit. Amati cuts to the net, off the boards to Janssen again. Janssen far side shot, save made, Khabibulin. Malakoff had the opportunity and gets it back. Vladimir Malakoff, 1 in 5 in this year's playoffs, working a point. Sador tried to get it out, Malakoff held it in. Intercepted, Richards tried to get it out, Malakoff held it in. Anderchuk knocks it down and clears, but it ends up going on the bench.
Well, we know one thing. The winner here tonight will move on to face the Calgary Flames for the Stanley Cup. And we will have exclusive coverage for you on ESPN Game 1 Tuesday night from either Tampa or Philadelphia, beginning with SportsCenter at the Stanley Cup. It all gets underway at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Game also available in ESPN HD.
Primo won the draw. The shot, Pitkanen. Save made again by Khabibulin. Primo, who has been magnificent on faceoffs, 58% in the playoffs, 2-on-1 the other way. Modine, and a save made by Esch. And there is the first lightning shot of the game. A short-handed chance.
And the 2-on-1 was created because the rookie Joni Pitkanen stood in at the blue line. Watch, here comes Tampa. You'll see the blue line. There's Pitkanen. He stood up, and then he got tangled with Keith Primo, which led to the 2-on-1. Robert Esch officially on board with a good save.
Short-handed goals during the regular season. Tampa Bay at 15. They were tied for first in that department. Primo again moving in to take the face-off. Primo's won 59% of them here in this series, and overall 58% in the playoffs. Magnificent face-off work by Primo, along with everything else he's done this playoff year. Moved up along the boards. Markov dumps it in. 8 left on the power play for Philadelphia. Sarich blocked it back near St. Gagne, centered it all the way through to Markov on the far side. Power play is over, and they got 3 shots on the power play but did not score. So they remain in the 0 for their last 19. The Flyers on the advantage. Gagne got it, but this first period is being played in the Tampa Bay end. Played by St. Louis. Looking ahead, he had Modine cutting. That's Modine, and that's going to be a 2-liner.
When we come back, Aaron Andrews is going to tell us about the ticket demand here in Tampa.
IT.
Problem.
Try rebooting.
Already did. Meeting in minutes.
Run utilities.
Not good.
Alt FX.
It's getting worse. Something's happening.
Hit escape.
There is no escape.
Problem solved.
What?
Replaced.
How'd you do that?
Coast-to-coast walkie-talkies get it done. Nextel.
Welcome to the House of Beer. We have 170 kinds of beer from all over the world. The beers are color-coded and separated by country, style, and color. Call me when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'll have a Sam Adams.
Yeah.
You can go around the world and not find a better beer than Samuel Adams. Always a good decision.
Listen, Jimmy, we got your fingerprints. Your face on the security tape. You're actually wearing some of the missing jewelry. What do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't do it.
Good enough for me.
For some people, it's all about the drive. Introducing the newest Mazda with the soul of a sports car, the Mazda 6 Sport Wagon. Also available in sedan and all-new 5-door.
All right, well, these seats may not be at ice level or behind the glass, but as you can see, these fans could care less. Why? Because some of them have been camping out since Thursday night, all for a chance to see Game 7. Now, the Tampa Bay Lightning offered 200 tickets on game day for just $8 A lot of people want those tickets. They camp out, guys, to see Game 7 for $8. Are you kidding me?
No other team does that.
It makes a lot of sense to me.
Fill it up. That's what they've done. Cleared back in by Stillman. We're 5-on-5 hockey. No score. 11:56 to go here. That'll be an icing call. 21,000 plus on hand. May have the largest crowd ever. They've already done that twice during this conference final. Had the largest crowds to see a hockey game here in the St. Pete Times Forum.
Ken Hitchcock is already putting out multiple line combinations. This one, Amante, Zhamnov, Sammy Kapanen. And he has mixed and matched far more than John Tortorella.
Another face-off win, another save. Amante, a turnaround shot blocked. And Philadelphia has picked up with the face-off wins right where they have done every game.
You notice they haven't been able to get any screens in front of Hoppy Poolin. He's seen all of those long shots.
Brad Richards dumped it off. Tony Amante came back to get it. Amante trying to clear it up. Modine holds it in. Only one on the board. Tampa Bay in front. Shot. Save made. It went wide on edge. He didn't know where it went, but it went the short side and behind him. Brad Richards trying to hold it in. He can't, and it's moved out of the zone by Boyle. Boyle will chase this one down. And that will be an icing call.
Well, we've talked a lot about mistakes in the last couple of games because ultimately it is a game of mistakes when you're under pressure. You have to make the simple plays. Tony Amante tried to flip the puck out. Whoop. Back in deep. Good scoring chance for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The only reason I point that out, Tampa has made those same mistakes in this game already as well. Yep. You just pray that you're not the guy that gets it done negatively.
Philadelphia, Game 7, 6 wins, 5 losses in their franchise history. While Tampa Bay plays their first Game 7 ever. Stick it to Manders, sent away by St. Louis after they've gotten tied up. Boyle steps up to hold it in did. St. Louis looking. St. Louis trying to find somebody cutting. The Cavalier was coming into the middle. Tipped along the near side. The Cavalier along the boards, does battle for it. Gets knocked down by Commander, and it's cleared out of the zone by Hanzers. Chased back and working is Jason Cullimore. The wrist injury has kept him out of the playoffs. He's played only 3 games. Cullimore wears number 5 out there for Tampa Bay. Loose puck sitting right along the dot. But Philadelphia's Hanzers came over and got it. Hanzers sends it into the wide side corner. Sador goes over to get it. Sador. He's won a Stanley Cup when he played with Dallas. Moves this one to the red line. Lost it to Gagne. Gagne on the steal. Boyle found him and poke checked it away. Taylor came back to drive it a little deeper. Fine play on the back check. Jeremy Roenick. Roenick all the way up the wall. Lost it as it got poked from behind by Anderchuk. Circling to the near side. Petkinen moves it in. The rookie center. That one couldn't be redirected. Gagne back on top. Malakoff tip pass it. Petkinen, his shot. That one got blocked. Flopped down. No chance for the odd man as Philadelphia gets back. Tampa wanted a change. Malakoff sends it back into the middle. Kubina. Kubina turns to the red. There's nobody with him. He brings it in. Kubina will take it deep. Pavel Kubina shot. That deflected off Esch's stick. Played into the corner. Centering pass for Kubina got blocked. Kubina gets caught a little bit off ice. Dingman hooking, trying to hold up Recchi. Recchi brings it in. Kapanen cutting to the net. Kubina just got enough and a penalty coming on Kubina. Kubina had a hang on to Kapanen. Philadelphia power play when we come back.
ESPN the magazine on newsstands now.
These low fares to your favorite vacation destinations start at just $49.
You are now free to move about the country.
Let's get started. Today we'll talk about the Revolutionary War. A long time ago, Americans fought the British. Yada, yada, yada. George Washington, and America wins. Any questions?
For some people, it's all about the drive. Introducing the newest Mazda with the soul of a sports car, the Mazda 6 5-door. Also available in sedan and all-new sport wagon.
care more about beer. Samuel Adams, always a good decision.
Hall of Famer Phil Esposito brought hockey to Tampa Bay. What are your thoughts as this team is one game away from the Stanley Cup Finals?
Well, I mean, it's just wonderful. This is the dream for me, and I'm really happy with this win or lose. It's been a tremendous year.
We appreciate your time, Phil. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Joey.
Guys.
Phil Esposito working radio with Dave Mishkin for the Tampa Bay Lightning all season long. Face-off coming to the right side of Nikolai Habibul, and power play. Kubina holding 10-26. Pratt off the wing by Anderchuk, cleared it up. It bounces. Still in the zone, though. Tampa Bay's been unable to clear here in these two power play chances.
Sammy Kapanen moved back on defense for the Flyers power play here.
He'll work a point with Johnson. Intercepted, and that's cleared by Brad Richards. Home teams have won 62% of Game 7s that have been played. 62% of the home teams. Who's going to win it tonight? That's what we're here to find out. Great to have you with us here on ESPN2. Our coverage, exclusive coverage of this Game 7 for the Eastern Conference Championship and the right to go to the finals against the Calgary Flames. Off the near side boards, played in by Taylor, shorthanded. This penalty killing unit of Tampa Bay, you've got to give them credit. They have really shut down the Flyers. Amati trying to move it in. Got it behind the net. Taylor rides him into the wall. Leclerc was there to stop it. Puck checked away. Leclerc got it. Turns forehand. At the top. Kapanen will bring it down low. Kapanen, Taylor trips off him. Amati trying to set up in front. Now Leclerc will move back in front. Pekkanen dumped it. Again down low. Pekkanen out there with Kapanen on top. Leclerc! He got knocked down as he tried to take that shot. The second one redirected, and Corey Stillman clears. There are points already in this first period where Tampa Bay is scratching down the chalkboard, just hanging on in front of Nikolai Habibul, battling the size of the Flyers. Malakoff skated through everybody. Pass to him, got blocked by Pratt. Pratt in the corner. Modine came over to help. Pratt goes down. Modine digging, trying to get it out of there. So is Primo, and Primo got it. Primo, Pekkanen banging his stick on the ice on the far side. He was open. Pass to him, got blocked. Well, held back in. Malakoff. Poke checked away again and cleared. 13 left on the power play. Esch will play that one up. The shots are 7-2 in favor of the Flyers. Habibul had to glove it, and we get a whistle.
Little friction with Donald Bashir out there. The little linesman, the veteran Race Campanello, talking some reason. So a series of firsts for John Tortorella and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Their first Game 7 as a franchise. John Tortorella's first Game 7 as a head coach. For LeCavalier, for Richards, for St. Louis. Also first Game 7s. And also the first time this team has faced elimination this year in the playoffs.
Ken Hitchcock has been in these situations before. He has won 3, lost 1. The loss came in 97. He has won, though, in 99, 2000, 2003 in Game 7s.
And he has said this morning, he said, we've had good second halves of games here so far in this series when we played in Tampa. We need to be better from the start. I think they have been better from the start, but their power play, again, has failed twice. 4 seconds to go here in the second power play. Tampa's penalty killers have not only done a job, they've actually made it look, for the most part, pretty easy in the process.
And Radovojevic has picked up a penalty for roughing at 12:22 along with Fedotenko. So they are both in the box. The Philadelphia power play is over. And now we will skate with the even man as Kapanen dumps that one in. The roughing, matching minors called on that last little scrum, as the officials obviously want to let the players play, but they also got to keep it under control. Zhamnov with it, back to Tamander. Tamander just held that one in. Recchi behind the net. Recchi looking. Zhamnov was cutting. Philadelphia would love to get Zhamnov scoring, but a little dry on the goal side for Zhamnov, who hasn't had one in 10 games. He has had 4 assists in those 10 games here in the playoffs. And Asankov lost it. Poke checked away by Hanzus, cleared in. Philadelphia will change it up. 8-2 the shots. Flyers with the advantage. 6:44 to go in the scoreless first period of this Game 7. And both of these teams trying not to make mistakes. Will give up a goal. Martin St. Louis. Take it back into the boards. Hanzus. St. Louis trying to clear it around. Never got to Kabina. Now it does. Kabina shoots it into the corner. St. Louis. Modine. Shot. Side. Rebound. Shot. Deflected. Ash with a couple of fine plays. Modine ran it up the wall, got it back in behind the net. St. Louis trying to get it to Richards. Brad Richards looking for Modine. Modine going out to the front. Richards backing with it into the corner. Kavina, the defenseman, up. Kavina trying to center, blocked by Leclerc. Played off the near side wall. Not out of the zone. Still not out of the zone. Banged in off the point. Kavina twice able to hold it in, getting help from Modine. Bounces blue line Richards. Richard held it in. That'll be blocked, sent over, and out of the zone they want to change. Armani had a hit coming and got it from Sador, and the puck just sits there. Flyers will change it up.
Great pressure with Martin St. Louis joining the Brad Richards line. John Tortorella is going to ride his horses as hard as he has to. And Ken Hitchcock this morning said if Keith Primo's got to play 30 minutes, I'll use him that much.
There's Primo down the middle. Stillman just grabbed him, pulled him away. Johnson at a point, able to hold it in. Into the middle. Leon Gagne. Gagne backed it up to the line. Shot. Commander, that gets blocked. Stillman looking up ice. Corey Stillman sends it in for Waugh. Intercepted by Janssen. Janssen got it out into the middle. Both coaches said, don't care who likes it, don't care what they say. As far as the players are concerned, we'll play the horses tonight as much as we need a player. And if anybody doesn't like it, too bad.
And we will only play those who are running.
Yep.
If you're not running tonight, you're not going to play.
Doesn't matter who you are. That deflects up into the bench. Esch at the other end, finally having to make some saves in this period, and he did. We'll show you when we come back.
Listen, Jimmy, we got your fingerprints. Your face on the security tape. You're actually wearing some of the missing jewelry. What do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't do it.
Good enough for me.
For some people, it's all about the drive. Introducing the newest Mazda with the soul of a sports car, the Mazda 6 Sport Wagon. Also available in sedan and all-new 5-door.
The following is an urgent message for all inventors. Who cashed in on your last great idea? Do you have another invention? Do you need a patent? Then you need InventTech.
5 years ago, I put this wheel on a stick to build my abs. I can't believe I didn't get a patent.
My idea for a new mop was called Swishy, but without a patent, I lost the race to the market.
Call InventTech now for a free inventor's kit and get our free video or DVD with your confidential submission. Call 1-800-852-5522.
Slam and Sammy and the Cubs added even more firepower to their arsenal and are ready to make a run at the playoffs. New skipper Ozzie Guillen and the White Sox Big Bats are charged and ready to take aim at the competition.
This is game time, baby!
From Saturn of Elmhurst, 505 West Grand Avenue in Elmhurst.
Robert Esch, moments ago, looking like he's got his heart rate under control. Huge save on Frederick Modine's blast. Then a rebound chance for Richards, and he popped. He got over to the other side. He's such a great athlete. He doesn't slide. Watch this. Robert Esch, when he wanted to move over, he just hopped. He got airborne and landed against the other post.
Peter Rabbit jumping around there. Face-offs are 8-6 in favor of Philadelphia so far in this first period. Keep in mind, this has been the best offensive period in the playoffs for the Flyers. They've outscored the opposition 20-8 in the first period. Nothing on the board yet for the Flyers. Recchi lost that one out at center ice. We're scoreless, 4:49 to go in Game 7, period 1. Zhamnov in behind the net, Kapanen. Kapanen was looking out in front, looked a little too long, and got leveled. Behind the play, Lugert's got it. Moved back in St. Louis. St. Louis and Lecavalier working together. Lecavalier, he couldn't get it back to him. Chased down by Fedotenko. Fedotenko's had a tremendous series. As Fedotenko, 3 goals in the last 2 games. And as we said, their leading goal scorer here in the series. Moved back out by Recchi. This will be chased, and an icing call will be coming on the touch by Boyle. We'll check in. John and Barry.
All right, guys, coming up on the Dodge Intermission Report, we'll talk about this first period. Do you like the way the goaltenders look?
I love the goaltenders, but I also love Philadelphia. Opening on the road with this much passion is awesome for them.
We'll also look out west where Calgary is waiting for the winner of this game. It's coming up on the Dodge Intermission Report.
And, of course, Calgary hoping these teams play until about Monday night at 9 p.m.
How about a Game 8?
About a Game 8, yes. As Calgary waits and rests, Kubina off the face-off. Shot got blocked. Look out. Kubina took his man down. Got away with it. Kubina Got a little shove after it from Gagne.
And something that you rarely see. Both Kubina and Gagne dropped their sticks in the play and had to go and retrieve.
Rory Stillman's got it. Stillman will send that one back into the corner. Brad Richards over, gets tied up. Play by Markov. Primo pushed the puck around to the near side. Commander trying to move it up. Kubina holds it in. The tip pass behind the net. Down goes Stillman. Primo's going to go. Primo held his man down. Delayed call. Modine, does he realize it? There's a delayed whistle. Stillman, Tampa Bay gets the extra skater on the ice. Along the wall, Kubina waited. There's the touch-up. Got to control it to get a whistle, and he does. And a power play for Tampa Bay.
Corey Stillman got whacked with the wood. And Keith Primo is headed to the sin bin. Right along the boards, the stick came up and looked like it grazed Stillman.
Primo's gone. Power play with 3:27 left to go. Anderchuk on the face-off. Hansen's won it, but it's controlled back to Anderchuk. For Fedotenko, this power play has made an enormous difference for Tampa Bay. 8 power play goals. Shot Fedotenko. Stop! Redirected in front. I think Fedotenko's done it again.
I've ever seen a power play that's a sure thing like Tampa Bay's power play. Power play goals now in 6 consecutive games. That shot, yes, it was nicked by Ruslan Fedotenko and was able to get up and over the shoulder of Robert Esch.
Remember, Fedotenko is a former Flyer who has now scored 6 goals and 7 points in this series. Ruslan Fedotenko, and Tampa Bay gets a power play, and it didn't take long. And they've got a 1-0 lead on their first chance on their 5th shot.
That is 9 power play goals in this series for Tampa. There's only 1 power play goal on the board for Philadelphia in this entire series. And it's simple. If this game continues to be a special teams game, as it's looking like it may, Tampa Bay was going to have a huge advantage.
It only took them 13 seconds for the team owned by Bill Davidson to go on top. Also, the Detroit Pistons managing partner is having quite a postseason. That one dumped in. Esch holds it up in behind the net, bringing the 21,000 plus to their feet here in Tampa Bay. Sent back in by Pratt. 2:44 left to go in the period. The goal at 17:46. Fedotenko 6th of this series and his 9th of the playoffs. Richards and St. Louis get the assist. St. Louis is the leading assist man in the playoffs this year. That one will be banked in on the offside. That came outside the line.
How about the first goal in the game 7? Team scoring first are 81 and 33.
Interesting, Bill, to see what Tampa Bay does. One of the problems they've had in games is maintaining the lead. They have stopped playing offensive hockey and gone into what for them is a defensive mode.
Kind of a prevent defense. Yeah. They hang back and they don't attack as much. I don't think that will happen yet. As we get past the halfway point, should Tampa Bay still be leading? It'll be interesting to see if they can avoid that.
These last couple of games, each team's responded to the other's goals. See if the Flyers do that here in the first with 2:11 left to go. The Flyers line out there, spun around Zhamnov, taken away and pushed along the boards by Lukowicz. Zhamnov right there, whistle. High hit with a high stick, and the faceoff will come to center. Is hit with a Philadelphia high stick. Safe as death is the sign in the Tampa Bay locker room, the big one that hangs over the door. It's what we were just talking about, John Tortorella. I don't want my team to play safe.
The other thing he always says is don't think, do. If that ever applied more appropriately, I don't know how it could, because game 7, that's exactly what he needs his team to do, and to continue playing that way. Don't think, just do.
Do what you've done all year. That one moved into the zone. Afanasenkov got it in. Commander sends it across ice. Game 7 here in Tampa Bay. Bounced ahead. Afanasenkov left it in. Markov will come back to get it. Danny Markov has had a great series. Centered shot. I think that was a save by Ash. He reached out with the right skate. And a big save to prevent a 2-0 lead.
Andre Waugh was the guy cutting through the paint. Dave Andrechuk threaded the needle right to the tape.
Reached up with that right toe and got it. Commander back in his own end. He'll take it behind the net as Philadelphia wants to change. Brad Richards sending it back. Poke checked away Stillman, but he lost his stick. Got it back. By Pratt out of the zone. Sarich has got to chase. Sammy Kapanen following near side for Brad Richards. Richards on the high flick off the glass, but it ends up going into the penalty box.
Remember, both of these teams have come in surges in this series. You get one, there's a good chance you're going to get another one. And Tampa Bay came very close on this play. Dave Andrechuk had 2 Flyers converging on him, but Andre Waugh looked like he was able to get a piece of it in front.
Dave Andrechuk's heart's going to be going 1,000 miles an hour, 1,752 combined games. And Andrechuk has never been to the finals. Philadelphia, you saw 6.5 minutes without a shot. They are the ones who were dominating territorially here to start this first period.
You know, both coaches, we've talked about this in the series, felt that before the series began, offensive zone time would determine the winner in this series. The Flyers have had better offensive zone time every game.
They have a 106 to 84 minute advantage coming into this game, and I gotta believe here in the first period they've had an advantage too.
But the series is 3-3, and the Flyers are trailing by a goal.
34 seconds remaining in the period. During our intermission, you heard John and Barry talking about some highlights of Game 7s. It is a magic number in sports for baseball, hockey, and basketball. Game 7s where heroes and goats have had their names etched in sports history. Markov taken out of the play on the far side by Afanasenkov in no uncertain terms. Leclerc held it in. Hansu's cutting to the net. Another block chance. Goes behind the nets. The door lost it to Leclerc. He had it poke checked away. Came back up the near side. Not out of the zone. That Amadia shot. I think that did come out. And there's the whistle so loud they could not hear it.
How about being at home for a Game 7? Well, basketball, significant winning percentage. National Hockey League, better than 50%. And baseball, just about 50-50.
Home ice, what is it? This year, there have been 4 Game 7s now. There was the Boston-Montreal. Montreal won in Boston. Vancouver-Calgary. That one went into overtime, where Calgary obviously came away with a win in Vancouver. And then the home win, Toronto got it against Ottawa. Of the 3 Game 7s played this year. Primo, Sadoy, played the body, protected the puck, paid for it twice as he gets leveled. Down to a second to go, and Tampa Bay's won the first period. The shots end up 8-6 in favor of the Flyers, but the power play goal by Fedotenko from Richards and St. Louis at 16:46 has given the Tampa Bay Lightning a 1-0 lead. Philadelphia did not get a shot in the last 7.5 minutes of the period. And the one power play chance for Tampa Bay, it took only 13 seconds for Fedotenko to direct it home.
Welcome to the House of Beer. We have 170 kinds of beer from all over the world. The beers are color-coded and separated by country, style, and color. Call me when you're ready.
I'm ready. All of us Sam Adams.
Yeah.
You can go around the world and not find a better beer than Samuel Adams. Always a good decision.
Let's get started. Today we'll talk about the Revolutionary War. A long time ago, Americans fought the British. Yada, yada, yada. George Washington, and America wins. Any questions?
For
some people, it's all about the drive. Introducing the newest Mazda with the soul of a sports car, the Mazda 6 5-door. Also available in sedan and all-new sport wagon.
Hey, there are two ways to look at skincare. The girl's way or the guy's way. Introducing Gillette Complete Moisturizer. It's not your girlfriend's moisturizer. It's made for men by the people who know a man's face best. It's got advanced skincare ingredients and SPF 15. You get smoother, healthy-looking skin in 14 days or your money back. It's time to face skincare like a man. Gillette Complete Moisturizer. The best a man can get.
Max, go get the paper. Good boy. Now I go the extra step with my new stepometer. It comes in the new Go Active Adult Happy Meal, along with a bottle of water and one of 4 premium salads from McDonald's. Max, get the mail.
That's not tough enough to stop athlete's foot. Hit that with boom, Tough Actin Tinactin. Tinactin's the only one proven to prevent athlete's foot. Lamisil can't say that. Get boom, Tough Actin Tinactin.
In troubled times.
Hostages, chaos, Afghanistan.
One team.
This is your time.
Taught their country to dream.
Who do you play for?
United States of America. And only on a 2-disc DVD, get bonus features, including an exclusive interview with a real coach who took the USA all the way. Miracle. Own it today on DVD and video.
Welcome to the Dodge Intermission Report.
It's a long way, but Tampa Bay is just now 40 minutes away from a date with the Calgary Flames for the Stanley Cup Final. Let's return to Tampa and join Aaron Andrews.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Brad Richards assisted on Ruslan Fedotenko's goal, and Brad, Philly typically being a first-period team. Was it a matter of just getting the butterflies out of the way for you folks to get your game going?
I think we carried the emotion a little too much. We were worrying about other things than playing hockey, about their calls and what was going on. And we settled in the second half. I think the biggest turning point of the period is killing those 2 penalties.
Not many of you in that locker room have been in this situation before. What did veterans like Tim Taylor and Dave Andreychuk say before you went out on the ice?
Just the usual. You know, it's a prime example. Dave Andreychuk, 22 years and is going to be a Hall of Famer, and he's never played in the Stanley Cup Final. So cherish the moment. Don't leave anything out there because you'll never regret it when you get older.
Brad, thanks. Good luck the rest of the game.
All right, thank you.
Brad Richards, 7 points so far in this series. Now let's send it back to the studio, guys.
The power play has been the story of this one. For Tampa Bay, 6 consecutive games with a power play goal, 9 out of the last 10 games.
Well, that's certainly the one area Tampa Bay is much better than Philadelphia, and Philadelphia knows that. But to compound the problem, John, Malakoff had the puck in the corner with complete possession off the draw, and he shot it out to the point. Richards kept it in, and the goal was scored. When you're that much better in one area, you got to make sure you don't beat yourself. Philadelphia beat themselves in that situation by not getting it out.
Philadelphia has the skill players as far as names, but I don't think they're the same as they were 5 years ago, and that's why their power play is not as good.
Zhamnov doesn't have a goal in this series. Amonte doesn't have a goal in this series. Roenick finally got a goal last game, or Gagne did. Roenick hasn't got a goal in this series, although he's playing with Primo the last 2 games. So when you got stars like that make the money like that with John LeClair, those guys got to put the puck in the net, and they're not doing it for Philadelphia.
They wish they had Ruslan Fedotenko back. 6 goals in this series. 4 of them have come on the power play. When we come back, we will talk Calgary Flames. They've been waiting since Wednesday to find out who they will meet in the Stanley Cup Final. The Clarence Campbell Bowl is nice, but it's not the Stanley Cup.
This intermission report, presented by Dodge, the official road team of the NHL. Grab life by the horns. Dodge.
Velocity meets versatility. The all-new Hemi-powered Dodge Magnum. Open it up from either end.
Tune in tonight for all the late-breaking news from around the country, including sports.
Please listen carefully.
You've been selected to join our
agency
as a remote operative.
To achieve your mission's objectives, you must join forces with other agents online.
Team up with other players online. Siphon filter the Omega strain.
Rated M for mature. So stay informed. Stay with us, your top source for news.
PlayStation 2, now just $149.
Listen up, lug nuts. Pop quiz time. What happens to an engine with too much friction? I'll tell you, it loses power. So you want to reduce friction, right, Tinkerbell? This is Quaker State, engineered to reduce friction and deliver peak performance. Because too much friction, touchy little gearhead, ain't he? Nice haircut. Quaker State, peak performance. What more do you need to know?
So much rhythm, grace, and debonair for one man. Oh, rubber band man, get down. Oh, get down, brother.
This is the Dodge Intermission Report.
Well, Canada has not had a team in the Stanley Cup final since Vancouver in '94. For Calgary, they haven't been in the final since '89. In fact, they hadn't won a playoff series. It's almost buried as if they say, you know, if you're going to bother to go, you may as well win the whole thing.
Might as well win it all. And there's John Saunders when he was in college with the afro on. So.
Oh, I thought you meant
good-looking fans in Calgary.
The guy to the right.
No, the guy to the left.
I could move about as fast as that guy as well. But Calgary wrapped up their series with San Jose on Wednesday night. They did it in 6 games, which means by game 1 next Tuesday, they will have had almost a week off, and they really appreciate the extra time.
I think it was huge for certain guys on the team to get some rest, and you know, to get a few days off in between rounds has been huge for us.
You know, it is nice to have a little break, mentally, physically, everything. Emotionally, you can relax, and then because you're going to put your heart and soul in this last one.
Well, I think it's good. I mean, you know, we get 2 days of doing nothing, and then now we're back in practice. So now we get to refocus, recharged, and we're fresh. And you know, it'll be fun tomorrow after the outcome comes out, and we'll be able to see who you know, we're going to be preparing for.
There's obviously great players on both teams, and you know, they have great goaltending. So, you know, we're going to have a great series, whichever team we play, and you know, I think it's going to be great for hockey.
Well, you look at the matchups and the possible meetings. How do you prepare for 2 teams over the course of 1 week?
You talk about them both, John. You certainly can't dwell on either one specifically, but you talk about the power play of Philadelphia not being very good. You talk about the power play for Tampa Bay being so good. So that's some of the things we'll be talking about. But I really think this is too long a rest for the Calgary Flames. I don't think they'd like to have 6 days off. 3 or 4 would be good to get a few guys rest and get guys back there nicked up a bit. But 6 days is a long time to go without games.
Especially the way they play, which is just
so hard,
energy and just going after it. And don't forget, game 1 of the Stanley Cup final is Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern time. We begin with SportsCenter at the Stanley Cup. Then the Flames against either the Lightning or the Flyers. Right now, the Lightning with the inside track, a 1-0 lead. This is a trend that is spreading everywhere. Is that your car, Barry?
Get him a bigger hammer. You can't do no damage with that little thing.
Nature fanatic, health nut. Grape nuts eaters have been called many things. Fortunately, they haven't heard a word of it. The unique nutty crunch and delicious taste of grape nuts. Live life your own way.
Somewhere between where you are and where you're going, there's a Super 8.
I think we're right about here.
See you along the way.
She was a beauty, but her nose needed help.
Allergies?
was so much out there that could get a nose in trouble. It was a case for Flonase. Only Flonase is approved to treat nasal symptoms from indoor and outdoor allergies, as well as year-round non-allergic nasal symptoms that can feel like allergies.
No kidding.
For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, and sore throat. Whether it's the usual allergy suspects or environmental offenders, talk to your doctor. All it takes is Flonase.
Thinking about buying a dish? Well, this is what can happen when it rains. This is what can happen when it snows. This is what can happen when the wind blows too hard. Sometimes this is what can happen for what seems like no reason at all. Get the picture? Satellite TV isn't all it's dished up to be.
If you're planning a new construction or a home project, don't settle for shopping retail. Stone City Marble and Granite has traditionally been a wholesaler, but this is your personal invitation to buy direct from us. Prices start as low as $32 per square foot for granite kitchen countertops, and our standard turnaround time is just 5 to 10 working days. Stone City will not be undersold. Come visit our showroom today. We're open 7 days a week.
Intermission report, Barry. Philadelphia started off so strong and still trail 1-0.
Ken Hitchcock got it to go after his star players like Amonte, like JR, like Leclerc, like Recchi, like Zhamnov. These guys got to put the puck in the net for Philadelphia.
And stop that guy from putting it in the net for the Lightning.
Flyer.
1-0, Tampa Bay.
This intermission report, presented by Dodge, the official road team of the NHL. Grab life by the horns. Dodge.
Can you hear me now? Good.
And now, I shall make my lovely assistant disappear.
Can you hear me now? Good.
It's hard to imagine a place where we wouldn't test the nation's largest, most reliable wireless network.
Can you hear me now?
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
This relaxing moment has been brought to you by Cialis. Talk to your doctor today to find out if a free sample of Cialis is right for you. Cialis is here. Are you ready?
Hello, I'm Lindsay Wagner. You know, if you're frustrated by the quality of your sleep or because you have morning back pain, please give us a call right now. It won't cost you a thing except a minute of your time. We'll immediately send you this free video and brochure with all the details about this amazing bed, including complete descriptions of all our bed models, prices, and options. You'll have all the information you need to make a decision that can truly make a difference in your sleep.
It's been amazing, the difference that the Sleep Number bed has made with my sleep personally. I have not woken up with back pain at all. Not once since we've gotten it.
I switched from an innerspring mattress to a Sleep Number bed, and now I sleep better than ever.
It's the only bed I know of that's clinically proven to improve your sleep quality and relieve back pain. And it also costs about the same as a traditional innerspring mattress, yet it lasts twice as long. Now, like most of us, before I got my Sleep Number bed, I used to toss and turn during the night. I'd wake up, roll over, find a comfortable position, and then go back to sleep. But on a Sleep Number bed, I actually sleep all the way through the night. And I didn't realize I wasn't getting a good night's sleep until I experienced one on a Sleep Number bed. I also noticed that I have more stamina during the day, and I know it's because I'm getting a more recuperative sleep. So why don't you call us right now and see if it isn't true for you as well.
Call for your free information kit. Sleep Number beds are easy to own, coming in all standard sizes with queen-size mattresses starting as low as $20 a month. Learn about our 20-year limited warranty and risk-free 30-night in-home trial. Call 1-800-701-8686. On a Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort, you can fall asleep faster, sleep more soundly, and wake up more refreshed. Call 1-800-701-8686. We'll rush you this free video, brochure, and price list. That's 1-800-701-8686. The Sleep Number bed is the key to a perfect night's sleep. Call now.
This July, ESPN The Weekend is coming to Walt Disney World Resort. Catch live ESPN telecasts and appearances by athletes and anchors. Live the sports fan's dream in the most magical place on earth. Go to ESPNTheWeekend.com.
Power play goal. Shot better tackle. Yes, he did, and the former Philadelphia Flyer has given the Lightning a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Tampa Bay for the second period. Gary Thorne, Bill Clement. Philadelphia started out like a house of fire and then ended up behind 1-0.
Well, they started out with pretty good zone penetration and zone time, but they were only able to manage 8 total shots in the period, and they only got 2 from their forwards. It's one thing, as we mentioned, to get the shots from the point, but when Nikolai Hovbulin sees them, he's going to stop them. In general, a pretty low shot total, 8-6 in that period by these two team standards in this series so far. A tightly contested defensive first period.
So we begin the second period with the winner going on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Keep in mind, Tampa Bay has never won an elimination game. They are looking to win one right here and move on. And what a way to start if they could do that. That'll be touched up Sador, and that will be an icing call. Second period is underway.
Fedotenko just gets faster on the power play. Game 6, he scored 20 seconds into the only power play that Tampa Bay had. He scored 13 seconds into their first power play in this game.
Fedotenko has been a one-man wrecking crew. He had a goal and 2 assists in 22 playoff games coming into this year. Esch had to knock that one away. 1 and 2 in 22 playoff games for Fedotenko this year. He is 9-1 in 16 games. Center, shot. Oh, that went off the blocker, came to the near side. Dingman had the opportunity. Played out of the zone. Fedotenko again had the opportunity. That'll be moved deep. Davina going back. Took the hit. Primo moved in. Freed it up. Tampa Bay will start it up. Now, this has been Tampa Bay's best offensive period of the playoffs. 19-8. Outscoring the opposition. St. Louis ripped that one wide of everything. Rebound all the way back to his own blue line. 8-8 the shots now, moving in front. That'll be touched. That will be an icing call.
Boy, one of the underrated things about Martin St. Louis is his desire to end up winning one-on-one battles along the boards. Look at this. He ends up going around Gagne. Now, Gagne's got the puck, only for a second. A nice little backhand dish from St. Louis into LeCavalier, then out into the slot for a shot. Robert Esch tested twice early here in the second period.
He is a candidate for the Hart MVP regular season, for the Pearson, the Players Award, to the Outstanding Player of the Year, and to the Lady Byng Sportsmanlike Award. He's one of the final 3 in each of those. Martin St. Louis. That one got deflected up ice is Recchi. Pass deflected to him. He couldn't drag it in over the line. Lukowicz bounces it off the wall. Down goes Modine along the near side. Philadelphia gets it back. They'll have to move though from center. Rolled into the zone. They're offside. Johnson's got to wait a bit. He does. Cleared off the boards. Philadelphia.
The Flyers have switched up their deep pairings than they did in the first period. It was always Markov and Malakoff. But Malakoff just went off with Johnson.
Brad Richards, Modine on the right. Brings it in, waits, looks, centered it. Esch with people cutting in front of him. Had to make the save. Let's check in with Joe Micheletti. Joe.
Okay, guys, you're talking about Esch getting tested here early in the second period. That's exactly what the Tampa Bay coaches told their players. Let's play in the offensive zone a little bit more this period, even though they counted 5 quality scoring chances. Now, as far as the Flyers are concerned, and Billy, you were talking about shots by the Flyers, their coaching staff told their defensemen, use the wrist shot to get it through. Even if you miss the net, try and get everything to the net. Guys?
Yep, good point there, Joe. If you don't get it to the paint or to the net, you have very little chance of doing anything constructive. You got to get a real lucky bounce onto one of your sticks.
Faceoffs were 50-50 in that first period. Held in by Taylor. Anderchuk, it went over his head and up into the seats. The faceoff is going to come out to center. It went off a Tampa Bay stick. Dave Anderchuk, will this be the night after 22 years in the NHL where he finally gets to go to a Stanley Cup final?
His first Game 7 in 3 years, but it's his 10th overall.
That's a lot of Game 7s.
Kidding. Well, then, 22 years gets you the opportunity to play in a lot of them.
Roll back out to center, off the wall intended for Pratt. Anaboyevich chased that one down. Back into the middle. It rolls in. Brashear could not handle it. Shot. That one is off the netting. And the faceoff is going to come out to center. Just misdirected on that shot. Donald Brashear continues to be somebody in the last 2 games who's been put out to start each period and has raised a little ruckus with whoever he ends up lining up against just to stir the pot for the Flyers. Face off outside the line. Le Cavalier won that draw. Now it's the Flyers who are looking to get a shot as it's dried up for them. Tampa Bay had that same problem starting the game. Edge holds it up behind the net. Malakoff came back to get it. 1-0 lead, Tampa Bay in this Game 7. Zhamnov dumped the shot, save made to the side. We saw that one as Leclerc was lined up along the wall for the chance. Saric and Amati. Amati trying to get it in front of Leclerc. Dropped it in the corner. Zhamnov again put it behind Leclerc. Held it at the point Malakoff. Malakoff redirected it in front. And just wide. Zhamnov and Leclerc working in the middle. Now in the corner. Taking away Le Cavalier looking. Drops it off. St. Louis. Le Cavalier coming. St. Louis dropped it. Pratt shot. Deflected up in the air. And they're trying to knock it down. Good chance right there in the redirection. Johnny Amati brings it in. Amati to the middle. Centered it. That one wide. At Johnson cutting. Couldn't get a good stick on it though. As the D joined the flow for both teams in the offensive end. Primo got it up ice. 2-on-1 down low. Jeremy Roenick shot. Save rebound. Save once, twice. And Gagne denied.
Oh, Nikolai Hobbie-Bulin playing the shooter on this play because his defenseman was playing the pass. And Jeremy Roenick hit Hobbie-Bulin right in the chest with this. A quick turnover in the neutral zone, and all of a sudden the Flyers have a 2-on-1. Excellent job by Pavel Kubina to take away the pass. There was no option to Gagne. At the other end before that, Nolan Pratt slipped into the slot, took a shot, and Ruslan Fedotenko tried to show us that the hand is quicker than the eye, but not quicker than the replay machines.
He got that one with the glove. He scored every other way so far. Sador going back in for Tampa Bay. Kubina had to come back to help. Kubina got run into. Just played out of the zone intended for Taylor. Played by Sador. Primo moving up on him. Anderchuk trying to go wide. Came right back to him as Gagne blocked it. 2 big captains out there against one another. Or were. Primo now heads to the bench. Primo and Anderchuk captains for their clubs. Jeremy Roenick guns that one into the corner. Roenick has had 4 goals in Game 7 in his career. He's playing in his 5th. He's had more Game 7 goals than anybody else out there on the ice. Here's Corey Stillman back. Stillman played it off the wall. Malakoff thought he had it. Modine will chase him down.
Flyers were real close to stringing Kapanen on a breakaway there. Tampa Bay, if they don't tighten it up in the neutral zone, are going to end up being victims of another odd man rush.
Boyle touches that for the icing.
Well, if you know how to meditate to lower your heart rate, a Game 7's the right time to use it. Anything you can do to slow your heart rate down. Make sure that your heart does not overrule your head in any of the situations you end up in on the ice. You can be successful in a Game 7.
You've played in a couple of them, Bill, so you've been there from a player's perspective. It's got to be everybody today. Both teams skating this morning. It was all about, please, can't we drop the puck right now?
Yeah, no kidding.
They hate waiting. Moved in, shot deflected back into the slot area. Corey Stillman moves it into the zone. That blast wide of the net. Stillman tried to redirect. It's in front of Modine. Scores!
a potential goal. A funny carom off the backboards, and then Modine just hammered away at it. A broken play that has given the Tampa Bay Lightning a 2-0 lead. Hammer away from the side. It came right out to Modine, and he was able to finish it. Look at big Jason Cullimore. He was actually up on the play.
Frederick Modine, tied for 4th in the playoffs in points, isn't tied there anymore. He gets his 7th goal of the playoff year, and Tampa Bay's got a 2-0 lead.
Look at it. Big Jason Cullimore, number 5, is the guy that tried to jam it in the short side on Esch, but it squirted out to Modine, and that gives Tampa 2-0 lead. Oh, what a save right there.
Trying to knock it away off the draw, but Cavalier off the face-off. And the Flyers send it up into the Tampa bench.
It's a crucial next 2 or 3 minutes from a Flyers standpoint and for Robert Esch. The roof can cave in on them if Tampa Bay gets another one. The Lightning know that. They're going to come after him, trying to make this a 3-0 game. That looked like it was labeled high to the short side, and Esch was able to flash leather to get it.
Primo back out. Modine's goal at 4:57. He's got 2 in the series, 7 in the playoffs. Cullimore and Richards get the assist. Jason Cullimore playing with that bad wrist shot. Esch had to make the save again, and again it was Vincent Lecavalier, and another turnover by the Flyers. Dumped into the zone. Back to get it, Javi Bullen. Jeremy Roenick, a little collision with him. Malakoff's shot went off the boards. Gagne leaves it. Gagne trying to get it back. Lecavalier pushed it. Malakoff's shot blocked by St. Louis into the corner. Played around by Jeremy Roenick.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve Primo was just manhandling Daryl Sador in front of Javi Bullen.
Lecavalier will move it out. Vinny Lecavalier from center. Fakes, leaves it. Look out! St. Louis! Save no! Philadelphia stopped skating. They thought there was going to be a dump in and a line change, and Lecavalier found St. Louis at the red line, deflected away off Corey Stillman. Modine sends it in along the boards. They've got to play it. Kapanen back around for Markov. Stillman on the hit. Sammy Kapanen waiting. Kapanen got it twice. Cleared it to Recchi. Recchi will move it up along the boards. Dumped back. Stillman's on the right near side. Modine. Modine in. Modine fakes it, waiting for some help. Dumped it off the boards again. And Lukowicz shot deflected by Richards. Kapanen will pick it up. Kapanen moving. Kapanen can fly, using the speed to create a 3-on-2. Kapanen in. Zhamnov hit his skates, and it's cleared. They had the odd man rush because of Kapanen's speed. That's played behind the net. No icing call on it. Up for Kapanen, can't get to it. Pratt's got it. Pratt drops it off. Game 7. Stanley Cup final. Opponent for Calgary will be the winner of this game. Move back to Hansen. Hansen's taken by Pratt. Corey Sarge turned it around. Far side boards with Andre Watt. Chance for a 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Richards brings it in. Richards swings it around. Richards holding. They're changing up. Far side shot. Hit off the heel of the stick. Watt was wide open. Leclaire moved over. Watt got it back. Little bump check by Taylor, and it's cleared in by Richards. Esch had to play it. Funny hot. We had Andre Watt moving in on him that time. Tampa Bay looking for that 3rd goal here right now. Dumped in by Leclaire. He got stood up off the near side. Cullimore. Watt tried to move it away, could not, but it did come outside the zone. Tampa Bay up.
Ooh, look at the textures.
They almost melt into each other.
Yeah, and it looks so...
soft.
Exactly. I've never seen anything this...
crunchy. Wow.
Taco Bell's Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Warm flatbread covered in 3 melted cheeses wrapped around a crunchy taco and topped with a zesty pepper jack sauce.
So cheesy.
I like cheesy.
To get crunchy, chewy, cheesy, and melty, think outside the bun.
There's only one name that boasts the brute strength of 600 foot-pounds of class-dominating torque. One brand, the fastest production pickup on Earth with a 500 horsepower engine. One truck with the legendary Hemi that out-hauls, out-tows, and outperforms the competition. Dodge Ram, the one truck with the speed, strength, and power to put all the other trucks in their place. Qualified buyers who finance through Chrysler Financial get an additional $1,000 for a total combined cash allowance of $4,500 on Ram 1500.
No, wrong. Mayday, mayday.
Not a good time.
Exactly, not a good time. I said it, I don't like it.
My client? How bad?
What is with the marble? Very, very bad. People don't listen. Too many trees.
Doing the smile thing?
This is a joke, right? Doing it now.
Relax. You're under budget.
We're under budget. We're under budget. We're under budget. I love it. Loves it.
Oh.
Coast to coast walkie-talkies get it done. Nextel.
Well, the St. Pete Times Forum may be sold out, but that didn't stop these fans from coming out. These guys don't even have tickets to tonight's game. They don't care. They want to come out, watch it on the big screen TV that went nuts when Frederick Modine scored. Guys, I don't know what's better than watching hockey in 85-degree weather.
Why do I think they don't care that they don't have tickets? There's the screen they're watching. They're watching the game on. Primo have to take this face-off. It'll be won by Primo against Taylor. Sent in Kubina. Kubina along the wall. Ooh, stick got up on that. No call. And Tampa Bay may have gotten away with one right there. Going to the bench, Primo took a stick to the chops. And he did get up and go to the bench. Tipped away by Kubina at center. Played by Zhamnov. Zhamnov will have to drop it back. Alexei Zhamnov, 4 goals, 10 assists in the playoffs. But as we told you, no goals in the last 10 playoff games for Zhamnov. Into the middle, Radovojevic. Radovojevic had a poke check away. Zhamnov got it. Gagne trying to redirect. Markov will step up right through the paint. Tarasenkov will pick this one up. Tarasenkov's coming alone and giving Zhamnov a little ride as he goes.
It was about this stage in Game 6 that Tampa Bay started playing not to lose. But they are committed to not doing it and making the same mistake here in Game 7.
Almost halfway through this game with 11 minutes left to go in the period. And they're trying to keep that forechecking pressure on. Tampa Bay's outshot Philly 9-4 here in the period. Here's LeCavalier coming in. LeCavalier waiting. Just bounced it to St. Louis, who can't get to it ahead of Tamander. Tamander off the wall. Tampa Bay changing. Long rink wides. Philadelphia trying to open it up. Jeremy Roenick got that one high off the glass. Far side Hanzus overskated. LeCavalier's on the right side. Into the zone. No drop pass. Modine was looking. Tried to send it across to LeCavalier. Hanzus will play it off the wall. And Tampa Bay will try and get this line change done. Flyers want to do the same thing. Back by Boyle, the center. Modine tried to drop it off. Hanzus intercepted and gets it back. Hanzus into the zone with Kapanen. Knocked away by Pratt. Right back to Hanzus to Kapanen. Brad Richards on Kapanen. A stand-up right there. Cleared around for Corey Stillman. Stillman acquired from St. Louis to Richards. 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Stillman rocked it in the middle. Shot clock save made by Edge.
Well, when we come back, we're going to take a closer look at Brad Richards and profile number 19 of the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll have that when we come back.
We asked real mechanics what they think of the new Stanley Professional Grade Mechanics tool sets.
There's no difference in quality between these and the tools I paid a lot more money for.
I think it's a really good quality kit. These were amazing.
It's just a good deal.
They're excellent.
Now, for the first time ever, you don't have to be a professional mechanic to bring home true professional grade tools. Look closely and compare Stanley Pro Grade quality with the leading brand. Stanley tools are double nickel chrome plated, hot forged and hand turned, and a longer shank for more torque and better accessibility. Even Stanley's patented Easy Latch case comes fully assembled with tools that are ready to get to work. The other brand, don't even go there. Stanley's new mechanics tools are made better to last longer because they're built pro grade tough. Period. During this special limited time offer, log on to StanleyTools.com to receive a rebate coupon worth up to $10 for the name of the Stanley Professional Grade retailer near you. Call or go online now.
Dude, what do you got in that thing?
I got an amp, guitar, surfboard, ladder, and 12 2x4s.
Velocity meets versatility. The all-new Hemi-powered Dodge Magnum. Open it up from either end.
A profile of number 19 of the Tampa Bay Lightning, Brad Richards. Yes, he's a charitable guy and a good man and a star off the ice. Donates his luxury suite to cancer patients in Tampa. And he's from Murray Harbor, Prince Edward Island, a little fishing village of about 500 people. Right now it's lobsters that are in season. So they're out catching lobsters at 5 a.m. When the sun comes up, his dad's on the water.
Gotta love that. There to the near side and out of the zone. Richards has had 5 game-winning goals. Richards has. And you see when Brad Richards scores or gets a point, good things happen for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
No kidding. And right now Tampa is being able to feed on Philadelphia because the Flyers have stopped getting the puck in deep, retrieving it with the forecheck, and cycling the puck down low. The Flyers have tried to carry into the zone multiple times since Tampa took a 2-0 lead, and they've had very little success, and as a result aren't generating any attack.
Face off down the circle, Tampa Bay end. One back to Janssen. Janssen scores! Deflected in front, and the Flyers are on the board. It's 2-1.
But there's one way to do it. A face-off win. And I don't know if this touched a Flyer or a Lightning player. But Kim Janssen smartly walked the puck across the blue line. We have talked till we're blue in the face about Tampa Bay's shot-blocking abilities. Hansu's here with the skate. He knew what he was going to do. Look at Janssen. Change directions. Keep moving. Get by the screens. I think Corey Sarich deflected that between Nikolai Hobby-Boulin's legs. Kim Janssen launched it. I don't think a Flyer player touched it, but watch it come between the pads of Nikolai Hobby-Boulin. So there was obviously a change of direction. Corey Sarich, number 21, just handed the Flyers a gift.
A 2-1 game, and the Flyers are right back in it. And now they will come with their physical play. 2-1 with 9:30 to go here in the second period. Cleared around the boards to Jeremy Roenick. Roenick, Primo's right back out on the ice. Primo, Gagne, Roenick, Taylor, Gagne on it. Ivan Gagne pins it up. And Anderchuk trying to move it, gets taken down. Kicked back into the zone by Primo, cleared out to Taylor. Taylor avoiding one chance, got a 2-on-1 chance. Here comes Watt into the middle. Looking, shoot, ripped it wide. Rebound near side Sador, kicked it a little deeper. Battle along the boards, and I mean a battle. Markov was in there. Markov and Anderchuk on the far side and out, and there will be no icing. So the Tampa Bay Lightning, a 2-0 lead on goals from Fedotenko and Modine. One in the first, one here in the second. Janssen has made it 2-1 at 10:16. Hanzus the assist. That one wide of the net, bounced right in front. Esch, fortunately, had turned around. Fortunately for Esch. So he knew where the puck was and had to dance out of the way of the rebound.
Well, the Flyers were able to withstand the pressure that Tampa Bay brought after they made it 2-0. And as a result, have drawn to within one. Watch Corey Sarich here. I mean, that was a thing of beauty, except for the fact that he put it in his own goal. It was an incredible deflection that completely handcuffed Hobby-Boulin. And you know Sarich would love to have that one back, but they're so, I mean, mentally, the Tampa Bay Lightning are so driven to block shots that they try to do it on every shot. That one should have been let go.
Yeah, let the goaltender play that one. Didn't, and the Flyers are on as Janssen credited with his first goal of this series. Hanzus drops it, heads to the net. Leclerc ripped that one wide. It'll be held in along the near side towards Amati. Lost it. Rolled back out the center. Malakoff coming back to get it. And you can feel the mighty Mall momentum shifting towards that Philadelphia bench here after that goal. Played by Boyle. They've got 2 forecheckers up. The Flyers do. That helps to hold the puck in. Hanzus a little deeper. Boyle gets it back. Boyle shifts it out through center. Trying to hit LeCavalier, who is cutting up ice. And that will be touched up for the icing call. The Cup winner will be decided by the Calgary Flames and the winner of this game tonight. And we will be there for Game 1. ESPN will have exclusive coverage of the Stanley Cup Finals. Tuesday night it starts. Sports Center at the Stanley Cup at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Available on ESPN HD. Call your cable operator, DirecTV, and Dish Network. Tuesday, Game 1. Right now, Corey Sarich wants to score 4 goals on his next shot, just so he can feel better.
Nikolai Hobby-Bulin looks like he's got a little equipment problem down there. A little help from Jason Palomar and Dave Anderchuk, and he's ready to go.
Hobby-Bulin is 6-2 in home games this playoff year with a 1.61 goals against and a .937 save percentage here in games at home. Near side, Taylor missed that. Held in by Markov. Dave Anderchuk with the stick up to block his man. Work along the boards. Taylor had it in the skates. Anderchuk on that long stick, but it was poked away from him. Good play by Kapanen, who kept it alive. Markov trying to dump it in. Again, it got blocked. Taylor able to move it back into the middle. Chased down by Panasenkov. Panasenkov trying to hold it in on Pipkin and did momentarily at least. Sarge will come back to get it. Corey Sarge out there. Been a steady defensive player for this Tampa Bay Lightning team. Modine put the hit on. The puck came to Stillman. His shot. Esch off the paddle. Kubina. That one got through. Big save by Esch. That one came through a crowd. Here comes Primo down the middle. Primo shot. Save made. Happy Bullet. I don't know if the referee's signaling.
Face-off, I think, yes.
He started pointing to center, and I was like, wait a minute.
He's pointing to the face-off outside the blue line because Keith Primo knocked the net off. Keith Primo was celebrating, and now he's going over, and didn't that go in? The long stride of the Flyers captain was able to get him through. Tried to go wide on Hobby-Bulin. No, the puck never went in. Hobby-Bulin first got it with the handle of his stick and then finished it off with the right pad. Incoming. What an opportunity. Gosh, Keith Primo's lucky that he got up from that.
He got up celebrating, but didn't have anything to celebrate. But he certainly has had a tremendous playoff year. It remains a 2-1 game, but Philadelphia that close. Big save by Hobby-Bulin. Boyle trying to clear it up the wall. Finally got it away and moved out. Modine, the high flip of the blue line. Modine moves up with the check. Intercepted once, twice. Radovojevic lost it. Richards, Modine. Corey Stillman on this line. Stillman a rich shot over the glove of Esch on the far side. Banging along the wall as it came free to center. And behind the play, a whistle. Brashear was out there again.
Boy, did Danny Boyle ever jump into Donald Brashear. He nailed him, but he left his feet. I still don't know what the whistle was for, but there are no penalties being called.
Face-offs at center. No penalty.
Here comes Dan Boyle. Yeah, well, I ought to. And he took a swat at him, too. Dan Boyle is the smallest defenseman in this series. And he has played with one of the biggest hearts.
Would have had an elbowing call, but he couldn't get hot.
Needed a better hang time.
Primo won the draw, sent back in. Hobby-Bulin plays it up. Anderchuk was there, bumped away from Anderchuk. Dangerously close to Hobby-Bulin. Cleared back out of the zone. Taylor brings it in. Waugh cutting to the net. Waugh goes behind the net. Ray Waugh trying to hold it up back there. Taylor coming in to help out. Anderchuk in front of the net. Esch just down guarding that short side. 5:54 to go, second period. The Lightning have a 2-1 lead here in this game 7, but it was 2-0. Sador waiting for his teammates to clear. He'll flip it down the near side wall. Malakoff will come back to get it. Both teams make line changes. Moved by the Flyers to center ice. Hope checking away at center. Malakoff dumped it back in. Sarge back there. Sarge the near side to Pratt. Pratt will start it up. Trying to get it to Lecavalier in the boards. Good play by Amati, who took it away. Sarge put a hit on Amati, had the puck, lost it. He's going to get back on side. Markov will send it in wide of the net. Corey Sarge back to get it. The ice is now tilted in favor of Philadelphia for the moment. 3-on-3 the other way. St. Louis looking, takes the shot, deflected. Oh, save man, I think. Esch reached out and blocked that redirection. Esch on a tremendous setup by St. Louis to Lecavalier. Both of these goaltenders have not been called on to make a lot of saves, but there have been a goodly number of them that have been mighty tough. It goes into the Tampa Bay bench. Tampa Bay up by 1.
In 1980, America needed hope. It got a hockey team.
This is something that this country is ready for.
20 rivals.
Who do you play for? Boston University of Wisconsin.
Have 6 months to become a team.
Where are you from? I'm from wherever's not going to get me hit.
Now, 20 kids will begin the journey of their lives.
Who do you play for?
The
United States of America.
And take a nation with them.
This is your time. Believe in miracles.
today on DVD and video.
Well, hello. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hey, there are two ways to look at skincare. The girl's way or the guy's way. Introducing Gillette Complete Moisturizer. It's not your girlfriend's moisturizer. It's made for men by the people who know a man's face best. It's got advanced skincare ingredients and SPF 15. You get smoother, healthy-looking skin in 14 days or your money back. It's time to face skincare like a man. Gillette Complete Moisturizer, the best a man can get.
All right, joined right now by Tampa Bay Buccaneer head coach John Gruden. Coach, why does it always seem to come down to Tampa Bay and Philly?
Two great sports cities. I got a few friends left in Philadelphia, but Tampa's home. Got to find a way to win tonight, lady.
Have fun tonight. Thanks so much.
All
right, guys, back up to you.
All right, thanks. Tampa Bay leading it 2-1. Philadelphia getting on the board here in the period. We had very few lead changes in the series prior to the last game. Game 6 had 3 lead changes. Esch had to knock that one away. Modine dumped it to the middle. Zhamnov did. We had 1 lead change in the first 5 games and 3 lead changes in Game 6.
All of those trends that we thought were cast in stone changed in Game 6.
Amazing, huh? That one's offside. We'll check in with John and Barry.
And coming up in the Southwest Airlines intermission report, we'll look at this second period. Good news for Philadelphia to stick around.
Still in it, but the 5 best players for Tampa Bay are much better than the 5 best players for Philly right now, John.
We'll also look at some of the best Game 7s in the history of Stanley Cup play. It's all coming up later.
And we've got only 4:31 left to go here in this second period. Faceoff was won by Taylor that time. Kavina trying to go across ice. Flipped in by Anderchuk. The way Pitkanen cleared it up, not out. Taylor held it in. Anderchuk open. Anderchuk shot deflected. Pitkanen came back to get it. And it's cleared out Kavina. Well, the rookie has found just how tough it is when you get into these playoffs. Well, Philadelphia defensively, Yanni Pitkanen, who had a tremendous year, has just struggled to make the right play at the right time. Jeremy Roenick trying to send it in, was trying to get the Primo. It's a delayed offside call, now it is. And Kavina touches him up. No penalties.
2-goal deficits in Game 7s. Obviously, there have been some. For the Flyers, their task is overcoming a 2-goal deficit. Last team to overcome the 2-goal deficit to win a Game 7. Montreal Canadiens defeated Boston back in 1979. It has been done.
Philadelphia can do it. They showed it in the last 2 games, especially Game 6, with a comeback, scoring goals with less than 2 minutes to go in the third and less than 2 minutes to go in the first overtime to tie it and then win it. Zhamnov wins the draw against LeCavalier. Malakov's shot directed off the stick to the near side corner. Cleared up. Pellemore not out. Janssen a shot. That'll go behind the net. Boyle back to get it. Boyle 2-on. Flyers keep their forecheck going here. Trying to force turnovers. Pellemore gets it. LeCavalier, St. Louis on the right. Attempted pass near side. Petatenko into the corner. Tied up by Janssen. Cleared up for Kapanen. Taken away St. Louis. Fire side boards. Boyle. He just got it to the middle. Tip. St. Louis. Petatenko. Lecavalier's in front of the net. The pass went behind it by St. Louis. Flyers able to move up. Out of the zone. Blocked away Pellemore. St. Louis. Lecavalier on the right. Lecavalier shooting side. Waits. Backhander. Save-ish! And then he gets run into it or run over as Zhamnov drove his man into it.
And that man was Petatenko. Wonder if Armitage is all right. He's still on one knee. Looks like he is. Tampa Bay, though, bringing it offensively here, Gary, unlike the last couple of games when they had the lead. They're still generating some attack. I don't think they look nearly as unsure of themselves. Southwest Airlines goal cam, there was the whack that he took. I think Tampa Bay looks far surer of themselves so far with this lead in this game than they did in the last two.
They were outshot 20-10 over the final 33 minutes of the game 5 after they'd taken the lead. And they're trying not to have that happen here. Since Janssen scored, Tampa Bay has outshot Philadelphia 3-2. So trying to keep that offensive pressure going. Tampa Bay, Modine, Stillman, Brad Richards. Richards, Markov doing battle. Stillman came back in behind the net. Richards got the puck. Richards moves it up the wall, turns around and shoots, and Esch will bounce it up in the air and catch it.
And there's not much open ice for this Tampa team, and they love open ice because they're a quick hit counter team. But what they're doing is they're fighting it out in the trenches now. Brad Richards along the wall, spun and fired. Robert Esch wanted to put the fire out as quickly as he could here, so he grabbed onto it and held it for a face-off. But the Tampa Bay Lightning are having to play like pit bulls now. There's no open ice. You've got to get it in deep and play it the way the Flyers play it. Grind it out along the wall. That's how they got their second goal.
See the numbers for Brad Richards. What's amazing when you put the regular season and the playoffs together with Brad Richards, 28-0-2 when he scores. Tampa Bay. Shot. Oh, it bounced up. He wasn't sure where it was. A deflection on the shot by Sador. But Esch had it played, and it bounced off the body. They're back in behind the net. Kavina puts the hit on. Puck still along the wall. Jeremy Roenick had it, couldn't control. Waz got it. Now we'll send it off the far side, and it'll be feathered in by Taylor. Tampa Bay immediately make the change. Waugh came over, trying to put a hit on. Philadelphia pass through center, lost. Sador back in his own side here. He'll send it a little deeper. And Philadelphia waiting to make a line change. Sador, Cavalier bounces it into the middle. St. Louis has Richards in front of the net. St. Louis is shot, blocked. St. Louis to Richards, deflected behind the net. Richards, St. Louis has gone to the bench, far side. Shot by Corey Sarich, wide. Richards center, knocked down. St. Louis tried at least out of the air. Corey Sarich holds it in.
Flyers are out of gas. They didn't get their change done. Both Seidenberg and Kim Janssen are stuck.
St. Louis, so Tampa Bay trying to take advantage in front. Shot, save, made. Modine, running shot, up and over everybody. On a rebound shot that came to Brad Lukowich, save made by Esch, and the Flyers will get it out of the zone. Boy, did they avoid a great chance for Tampa Bay. Corey Sarich backs it up. The Flyers are getting their line change done right now. Richards got it out through center. Leclerc had to get back on side. He did not in time. That's offside. Monty was still in the zone.
Tampa Bay knew they had the Flyers on the ropes because they got their fresh legs out there. Second period, your bench is a long way off, and Kim Janssen and Dennis Seidenberg were marooned deep in their own zone. Robert Esch is the guy that bailed him out. St. Louis to LeCavalier. Esch actually lost his footing, tried to get up, and Brad Lukowich went high and over.
Ooh, what a chance right there. That puck you saw was bouncing. Had it cut cleanly out there, he might have had a real good chance to put that in. Down to under a minute left to go in the second period. A 2-1 lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning in this Game 7 to decide who goes against Calgary for the Stanley Cup. Bounced around by Cullimore. Leclerc was over there to get it. Hanzus. Recchi's out on this line. Hanzus back. Recchi turning it. Recchi leaves it at a point. Shot to Mander, deflected. That was Leclerc in front. It goes up and into the screen with 30.9 left in the period.
And it went off a Tampa player, so the faceoff, I believe, is going to stay inside. John Leclerc started pleading his case, and I think the jury came back in his favor.
Benetenko from St. Louis and Richards in the first period. Modine from Cullimore and Richards in the second, 2-0. And then Janssen from Hanzus here in the second period for Philadelphia. 17-7. Shots piling up. That one got deflected wide. Philadelphia coming close here in the closing minute of this second period. Bounced away at the top of the circle. Modine's on the left side, gunned in by Sador. I think he had more time left than he thought as he shot that one in from center. Adamoyevich, Sammy Kapanen, Kubina in front of him. Kapanen, save made. Another face-off. Habibulin has it in the glove.
Tampa Bay keeping the shots to the outside. That last one by Sami Kapanen. You're looking for a rebound. I mean, Kapanen has scored from a sharp angle in this series, but you're really not looking for the goal. It's a bonus if you get it. You're looking for a rebound to kick out front. I bet you I could count the number of rebounds Nikolai Hovey-Bulin has left out front further than 2 feet from him in this series. I could count them on one hand.
There you see the face-offs. That's unusual because Philadelphia generally has been much better in the face-off department. 54% of them they had won in the series coming into this game. Off this draw, big face-off. And it'll be one and cleared. Anderchuk to the point, did not clear, deflected right at the horn. And Hovey-Bulin had it in the glove. We have completed 2 periods of this game 7. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have a 2-1 lead. Modine jamming that one in at 4:57. Then Johnson at 10:16. Flyers on the board, 2-1 Lightning.
Describe the perfect day, Liz.
Well, we're driving to the lake. The kids watch a DVD, and Joe and I have some quality time.
Joe?
Okay, we're barreling along. The Hemi's kicking some serious butt. Then we fish.
Ah, see, you're not traveling in the same vehicle.
The all-new Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power.
What a quack.
Qualified buyers who finance through Chrysler Financial get an additional $1,000 for a total combined cash allowance of $4,500 on Durango.
So anyway, my brother David comes over for dinner last night with his new fiancée, and she's very nice, except here's the best part. She's 4 inches taller than him. Can you believe it?
Now I go the extra step with my new Stepometer. It comes in the new Go Active Adult Happy Meal along with a bottle of water and one of 4 premium salads, only at McDonald's.
And you'll never believe what was stuck to his pants.
We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions of the world.
The 260 horsepower supercharged Grand Prix Comp G. The new 275 horsepower GXP. And now, the 350 horsepower GTO. Pontiac, fuel for the soul.
Escalade ESV, the biggest, boldest Escalade ever. Cadillac, breakthrough.
Visit your Chicagoland area Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
Welcome to the Southwest Airlines Intermission Report.
Well, for the second time this week, we can say the Tampa Bay Lightning now 20 minutes away from their first ever visit to the Stanley Cup. Let's rejoin Joe Micheletti.
Okay, thanks, guys. Mark Recchi, you're playing against a team that seems like when they play high-risk hockey is when they get a lot of their scoring chances. How do you defend and then try and get some chances of your own?
Well, obviously you got to be smart, and you got to make sure you always have a third guy high. They cheat to that offensive side, and that's how they spring loose a lot of times. And when you're cheating that much, it's pretty hard to, you can defend it, but they're still going to get opportunities from it. And you just got to hope that it turns around in their face and you get those opportunities back.
Now, you're similar in this game than you were in Game 6 as well, trailing by a goal going into the third. What do you have to do in the third to try and get this even again?
Well, we have to get the pucks deep. We didn't get it deep enough that period, and take advantage of our game. And our game's cycling down low, getting it to the points and getting shots and getting traffic. And if we're gonna come out with a big win here, we got to do those things.
We appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you.
Aaron Andrews is on the other side with one of the Tampa Bay players. Aaron?
All right, Joe, thanks so much. I'm joined right now with Dave Andrechuk. Dave, in Game 6, this team was accused of playing too defensively. What kind of adjustments do you need to make in the third period so you don't lose this lead again?
Well, they're going to be very desperate, obviously. They're down a goal, and they're going to throw everything at us. So we have to make sure that, we try to get the puck deep as much as we can. And the little time we spend in our end is better off.
Dave, good luck to you next period.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, back out to you.
All right, thanks a lot. And you say congratulations to whoever wins this game and wins this series. But, boy, is it fun watching Tampa play.
You know why? Because they're young and they haven't been broken of all their bad habits by coaches that won't let them be creative. This team has got a ton of creativity. What I mean by that, they will try things at the other team's blue line. LeCavalier had a great example. He came down the ice, looked like he was just going to shoot the puck in and change, faked the shot, passed it to San Luis down the wall. Now, Philadelphia, those veteran players wouldn't try that. They've been programmed not to try it. Tampa Bay, with their skill, will try things like that. Makes it a much better team and very, very fun to watch. This is the most fun team to watch in the playoffs, the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa Bay's 11-1 when carrying a lead into the third period. That's the good news for them.
I saw the one.
Yeah, that one was game number 6 when they tried to sit on a 4-3 lead. When we come back, we're going to look at some of the most memorable Game 7s in hockey history. One Barrio-like as well.
This intermission report brought to you by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the National Hockey League. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom.
Remember how great the last day of school was? That's what getting away on a Southwest Airlines Fun Fair feels like. These low fares to your favorite vacation spots are available any day of the week and start at just $49.
You are now free to move about the country.
The Volkswagen Spring Sales Drive is going on now. That means it's a really good time to get behind the wheel of your very own road-hugging, German-engineered Volkswagen. Each one is packed with cool features and backed by a 4-year, 50,000-mile limited warranty. And now, for a little while at least, you can get a new Jetta GL for just $189 a month. So see your local dealer soon, because like spring, this will be over before you know it.
I get headaches a lot. Some weeks it's like I get one every day. It was so frustrating. I used to take anything in reach. I knew some medicines caused stomach problems, but my stomach felt fine. And then I found out, even if you don't feel it, aspirin can be damaging to your stomach. So maybe there's some problems going on that you don't even feel. I'm not okay with that.
The pure pain relief of Tylenol works fast on your headaches and is safer on your stomach.
He needs this for the win. He got it.
Fantastic.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
Have you got a passion for sports? Then you're going to love this special offer from Sports Illustrated. The Sports Authority fans rely on for exclusive insights and insider information you won't find anywhere else. Now you can take home 1 full year of SI and save over 50% off the cover price. That's 56 issues for the knockout price of only $159 per issue. Call or order online now. And for a limited time, are you ready for this? Sports Illustrated will give you a free DVD player. How cool is that? Order SI for over 50% off and you get a free SI DVD player, but you must call now. And when you call, SI will give you a free DVD of your choice. Choose either Bull Durham or Remember the Titans. SI at over 50% off the cover price. A free DVD player plus a free DVD. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone and call.
Welcome back to the Southwest Airlines Intermission Report.
John Saunders, Barry Melrose. Any Game 7 is going to be exciting regardless of the score. And right now we have a 1-goal game. But we decided to go back in time and pick some of our very, very favorites, including Don Cherry, who, of course, now is the toast of Canada, but he was coach of the Boston Bruins. Boston called for too many men on the ice with the lead. Guy Lafleur gets the power play goal, and then Yvon Lambert gets the winner.
Again, Yvon always went to the front of the net. That's Tremblay just throwing in front of the net, and Lambert went to the far post the way you're taught in French Canada and put her in.
All right, then April 18th, 1987, Islanders 3, Capitals 2. It goes into 4 overtimes. Pat LaFontaine scores 68 minutes and 47 seconds into OT, 8th longest game in NHL history.
Gordy Dineen snuck into that video somehow.
Now, this is the one that you are going to like. 93 Wales Conference Finals, LA and Toronto, and the great one was the great one.
John, I had the right man on the ice at the right time. That's what coaching's all about. That's everything, just getting the people out there that can win.
99, get out there. 94 Eastern Conference Finals,
Don't
New
come
Jersey
back.
and New York. Valeri Zelepukin scores with 7 seconds left.
Williams having a hard time finding the puck. Step on Mato's got it. Mato's center, take it. They score! They score! The Rangers have won the game! 1940 is history!
Stefan Matteau with the goal, and it would set up the Canucks and Rangers in the final.
The Rangers win the cup! The Rangers win the cup! The curse is over!
And of course, the saying, remember? Now I can die in peace. Eric Lindros probably felt like that. 2000 Eastern Conference Finals across the middle. Gets knocked out by Scott Stevens. Last game he would ever play for the Flyers. And the Devils came back from a 3-1 series lead to win this game and this series. And then, of course, Raymond Bourque in his last season looking for his first Stanley Cup.
And after 22 years, Raymond Bourque!
And then, of course, that could be Dave Andreychuk this year, Barry.
It certainly could. Don't forget, they won Game 6 in that series to force Game 7, John.
That's right. Andreychuk is now the guy who has gone the longest without winning a Stanley Cup.
Like Dave Andreychuk?
Oh, it will if he gets the game winner in this one. 2-1.
Hey, where are the things? Tickets. Where are the tickets?
In your shirt pocket.
Cab will be here in a minute. See if the flight's on time.
I'm on it.
Is everything here?
Yeah, everything.
My blue swimsuit?
Mm-hmm.
Sunscreen?
15 and 30.
Beach towels.
Beach towels, snorkels, flip-flops, camcorder.
Get a new one fast. With Circuit City's Express Pickup, you can order online and pick up in minutes. Circuit City, we're with you.
I'll just keep this up front.
Wanted roasted chicken made finger licking good. I'ma drive through Diva, get out of my way. I'm having a good chicken day. It's open roasted and no fault for me. Chicks for chicken, want KFC. The new KFC oven roasted meal. 3 tender white meat strips, green beans, seasoned rice. So what are you doing for lunch? Every day is Ladies' Day here in Chicken Capital, USA.
The Volkswagen Spring Sales Drive is going on now. That means it's a really good time to get behind the wheel of your very own road-hugging, German-engineered Volkswagen. Each one is packed with cool features and backed by a 4-year, 50,000-mile limited warranty. And now, for a little while at least, you can get a new Passat GLS 1.8T for just $239 a month. So see your local dealer soon, because like spring, this will be over before you know it.
Nature fanatic. Health nut. Grape nuts eaters have been called many things. Fortunately, they haven't heard a word of it. The unique nutty crunch and delicious taste of grape nuts. Live life your own way.
Somewhere between where you are and where you're going, there's a Super 8. See you along the way.
Dear Bobby, how much ice time did you log last game? Sincerely, Mark. Dear Mark, which game?
Southwest Airlines intermission report. 2 things are certain at this point. We start the Stanley Cup final on Tuesday night, and Calgary will be in it. Do they care who they play, Barry?
I think they match up better against Philadelphia than they do against speed of Tampa Bay, John.
All right, right now, 20 more minutes to go, but the Flyers, like Monty Python, not quite dead yet.
This intermission report brought to you by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the National Hockey League. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom.
When I'm hired by somebody, they're going to get their money's worth plus. I haven't met anything I couldn't drive. I'm experienced with turret lifts, order pickers, sit-down forklifts, stand-up forklifts, and I know the end of a wrench, too. My name is Ed Casey, and thank you for considering me.
Monster. Today's the day.
You see, the Touareg's interior is intuitively designed. Everything's right where you need it. From the 10-speaker stereo, to the climate control, to everything. Feel the seat cradle you. How your foot's connected to the pedal. That's just you and the car. You might want to...
Thanks.
No problem.
Look at this beautiful bracelet. Get your credit cards out right now. It's $39.95. Don't miss out on this. They're telling me right now we have less than a dozen. Oh my goodness, we're down to our last 5. Ladies, get in the...
Welcome to my first home. Hi, I'm Jennifer, and today we're decorating Mario and Laura's new home. Let's check it out.
Life is full of choices. Using credit wisely is the first step toward owning a home. Call the Fannie Mae Foundation for a free guide to understanding your credit and a list of lenders and credit counselors.
Baby Ruth, the real deal, has crunchy, whole roasted peanuts. The real deal has chewy nougat. The real deal has rich, creamy caramel. Because whether you're the man in the middle, the guy between the pipes, or a great-tasting candy bar, being the real deal is about what's on the inside. Baby Ruth from Nestle, the real deal.
Hey, there are 2 ways to look at skincare. The girl's way or the guy's way. Introducing Gillette Complete Moisturizer. It's not your girlfriend's moisturizer. It's made for men by the people who know a man's face best. It's got advanced skincare ingredients and SPF 15. You get smoother, healthy-looking skin in 14 days or your money back. It's time to face skincare like a man. Gillette Complete Moisturizer. The best a man can get.
Uh-oh, sensitive teeth? Now there's a whole new Sensodyne.
Yeah, but I want protection from pain, cavities, and great taste.
New Sensodyne Full Protection does all that, plus whitening. It's so full of protection, it's new Sensodyne Full Protection.
I'm Jennifer Randolph, and I'm with Court TV, and I'm hiring. I'm looking for people who want to come in and make things happen. Our goal is to create a work environment where people want to beat down the doors and come and work for us.
Monster, today's the day.
This July, ESPN The Weekend is coming to Walt Disney World Resort. Catch live ESPN telecasts and appearances by athletes and anchors. Live the sports fan's dream in the most magical place on earth. Go to ESPNTheWeekend.com.
And that time is running out. A beautiful sight, Tampa Bay, the 12th year this area and the city of Tampa has had a National Hockey League team. And for the first time, going to a conference final, and now a chance to go to the Cup. The Philadelphia Flyers will have something to say about that. Gary Thornbill, Clement, back with you upstairs as we get set. Third period, Game 7. Shots are 24-16 in favor of the Lightning, with a big advantage in that second period, 18-8.
And even with the lead, Tampa Bay had more offensive zone time in the second period as they did in the first.
He's trying to run it in. Pratt apiece, Stillman with the puck. Stillman dumped it off the far side boards. Tampa Bay, Richards in the middle. Brad Richards, who has led everybody in shots out there with 5 in the game, taken out of the play by Tomander. Tomander behind his own net. Mark Combinier teamed up defensively. Bill mentioned Philadelphia. Ken Hitchcock has continued to shuffle lines here in the game as he's done throughout the series. Pratt tucks it up. That's not icing. And a save made by Javi Bolin. And cleared out of the zone as Leclaire. Almost. John Leclaire just kept driving. And there was no whistle. And he came back to the front of the net. And Javi Bolin had to make a save. Alikoff dumped it back into the middle. Chip near side, Kapanen. Primo makes the hit from Taylor. Down goes Primo. Puck still against the boards. Dug out of there. Tampa Bay's got a chance for a 3-on-2. Primo's chugging from behind, trying to get there. Move back in Sador, the defenseman. Flyers do get back. Sador ridden out by Janssen into the wall. Near side. Senkov. He got knocked down from behind by Tamander. Here comes Kapanen. They got a 3-on-2 for a moment. Shot, save, rebound in the middle. Anderchuk was there to get it. Anderchuk coming. Senkov on the left. Anderchuk down the middle. A shot. Save Esch. Kick to the corner. All of a sudden, we're going north-south in a hurry both ways. Off the near side is Markov with it. Markov dumped it in on goal. Bulin with Roenick cutting in.
A scary moment for the Tampa Bay Lightning when John LeClair just kept chugging here. There was no icing. Nolan Pratt tried to put it behind the net and LeClair cut it off. Bulin, you're looking to see if he is composed right now. He is a picture of composure. Robert Esch looks like he's the same at the other end.
2-1 Tampa Bay lead. Face-offs, 1% advantage for Tampa Bay through 2 periods. Philadelphia won that one, though. Zhamnov knocked down. Gets back up to the puck in the corner. Jeremy Roenick dug it out. Puck checked along the wall. Big-time battles. Roenick heads to the front of the net. Brad Lukowicz tried to puck up. Boyle on Roenick. There were no power plays in that second period. Philadelphia's 0 for 2. Tampa Bay's 1 for 1 in the game. They all came in the first. Roenick leaves it. Zhamnov sends it in. Blocked. Recchi got leveled by Lukowicz as he was going through the middle. And it's cleared out of the zone. St. Louis. Again, St. Louis, LeCavalier. St. Louis down the middle. Squeezed. Off the puck over to LeCavalier behind the net. LeCavalier wants to come in front. St. Louis does. His shot. That got blocked. Rebound. Directed out in front and cleared. Tony Amati got it out of there, trying to get it up to LeClair. He got bumped by Cullimore, so he couldn't get to the puck. Around the near side, Hanzus held it in. The shot off the heel of the stick of Amati. And Tony Amati had nobody in a dark jersey near him. Amati will come back to get it at the other end. Pitkanen pushed it up the center off Stillman's stick. Battle, Fedotenko had it, lost it. Stillman got it back. He bumps it in deep. Esch goes back to play it. Tampa Bay changing it up. Poked away by Sador to Modine. Knocked down. I think that went up off the Philadelphia bench.
Ken Hitchcock of the Flyers is going with multiple new combinations for his forward lines here, looking for the answer. Since 1982, teams leading after 2 periods in a conference final game 7. 9-0. Tampa Bay comes in at his 3rd period leading.
They are 11-1. Tampa Bay is in the playoffs. Dumped in by Kuvina, and Esch will have to cover. Philadelphia's come back to win a game in the 3rd period against Tampa Bay.
3 goals in this hockey game. Power play first. Ruslan Fedotenko got that one. 2nd period, Frederic Modine parked to the paint. 2-0 Tampa. The Flyers were able to fight back. They got a little help from Corey Sarich on Kim Janssen's shot, and it's 2-1 here in the 3rd of Game 7.
Tuesday night Stanley Cup Finals will begin in one of the eastern cities, Tampa Bay or Philadelphia. The Calgary Flames will be the opponent. Behind the net, Primo banged it off the board. Sador stepped up to hold it in and did. Taylor flips it off the dasher behind the net.
Chris Dingman's out here for his shift. Didn't get one in the 2nd period. He only played 35 seconds in the 1st period.
Getting a chance here. Kuvina knocked it away on the far side. Rolled away to center. That's Dingman, number 11 out there for Tampa Bay. He picks up the puck. He'll move it in. Tampa Bay changing. Trying to dump it in behind the net. Johnson avoiding that check of Waugh, who came off the bench and headed right to the boards. Primo got it into the middle. Little room on the right. Kapanen. See if he can break free over there. Can't get it to him. Radobojevic tried. He was cutting to the net. Radobojevic back into the middle. The Cavalier was able to clear it out of the zone. Zhamnov picks it up for the Flyers. Zhamnov for the Flyers changing. Has nobody with him. Poke checked away. Quick turn St. Louis. Good play by Boyle, who broke that up. The Cavalier goes to the corner. Puts the hit on Tamander. Tamander, though, protected the puck. The Cavalier pickpockets it away. The Cavalier back to St. Louis. St. Louis puts it on top or tried. Pratt's got to come back to center to get it. With each tick of the clock, it becomes more intense, especially for the team behind, which right now happens to be Philadelphia. Back into the middle. Zhamnov. Recchi cutting. Zhamnov knocked down. Recchi came over and got the puck. Recchi a chance in front. Got blocked as Zhamnov tried to shove it in short side. Recchi left it in the corner. Back up on the point. Nope. Lipton is going to come back to center.
Boy, what a mix-up there. Malakoff and Pickenin were standing on the left point. They both thought they were playing left D.
Corey Sarich on the near side. Kicked it under the stick. Shot! Knocked away. Ash had to get over on the short side on that one. Played by Hanzus in the corner. Trying to flip it out of there. Did not. Gets some help. Not out of the zone again. Richards was down low to hold it in. Back. Modine trying to get a backhand chance off Kane. He had it blocked. Back come the Flyers. John LeClaire with it. LeClaire by the hash marks all the way around. Everybody fanned on it. 3 Philadelphia Flyers in the middle. Nobody could get a stick. It has really opened up. Modine guns it back. Trying to chase it down himself. Johnson, he kicked it away to Richards. Modine takes a tumble. Richards down. Played by Hanzus. Game 7's. Cleared in LeClaire. LeClaire center. No chance. Sador is going to go. Sador took Amandi down. The Flyers get a power play. Will there be a dive to go with it?
There is. This is going to cancel out. Tony Amandi is getting it unsportsmanlike for a dive. And Daryl Sador is going to go for a hook.
You cannot embellish a penalty. The decision of the officials is that Amandi did.
Tough to tell from that angle. Daryl Sador did have a piece of him. It's history.
4-on-4, matching Miners. Almost 7 minutes into this third period. There are Sador and Amadi. One the hooking, one the unsportsmanlike. At 5:53.
We haven't seen Simon Gagne of the Flyers much in this third period. I think he just came back to the Flyers bench. He was still in the locker room, but he is out here. I'm not mistaken, this may be his first shift of the third period.
Gagne played almost 13 minutes through the first 2 periods. Boyle off the face-off win by Anderchuk. 4-on-4 now. St. Louis trying to drop it into the zone. Did Boyle came back to get it. Captain who can fly gets it away to Malakoff behind his own net. Malakoff, LeCavalier reaching in, driving him back. LeCavalier has blossomed. Perhaps the turning point of his career coming in this year's playoffs. He has been a moving force. Save made. Rebound chance. Just kicked away. That did not end up on net.
What a shot by Gagne. It was a laser.
Gagne got one riser. And Happy Bullen reached up for it. Here comes Kavina the other way. Kavina with the Cavalier. Kavina shot. Esch will hold that one in the glove and will get the whistle. A Game 7 third period to decide who goes to the Stanley Cup Finals.
The Volkswagen Spring Sales Drive is going on now. That means it's a really good time to get behind the wheel of your very own road-hugging, German-engineered Volkswagen. Each one is packed with cool features and backed by a 4-year, 50,000-mile limited warranty. And now, for a little while at least, you can get a new Jetta GL for just $189 a month. So see your local dealer soon, because like spring, this will be over before you know it.
Can you move your toes?
Yeah, I think so.
You're fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's a mild sprain. Just give it a little ice after the game. Now get back out there.
You sure?
Hey, I'd stake my reputation on it.
Well, thanks, Doc.
Oh, right, doctor. You look good.
I feel good.
Emu's on the loose. Emu's on the loose.
Where?
Everywhere. Where everywhere? New York City.
The trade show.
Big problem. Yeah, any ideas?
Mama.
Mama?
Here, Mama.
Coast to coast walkie-talkies get it done. Nextel.
And there's Flyers chairman and founder Ed Snyder hoping that somehow in this third period his team can find a way to make its 8th trip to the Stanley Cup Finals. And Bill Davidson, Lightning owner, hoping for trip number 1. And right now the Lightning are 13 minutes and 26 seconds away from that first trip to the Stanley Cup Finals.
And this is where, Bill, this is where Game 6.
This is where a franchise is defined, right here. I mean, this is the biggest 13 minutes and 26 seconds of this franchise's existence by a mile.
And they know what Philadelphia can do. Corey Sarich, save made. Esch knocked it away. They were within a couple of minutes of going to the Stanley Cup Finals in the last game. And the Flyers came back and tied it up and won it in overtime. Lock behind the net, Pratt coming back to get it. Tampa Bay looking to move it up. We're still in a 4-on-4.
Boy, Jeremy Roenick just about cut that pass.
Roenick picks it up in center. Roenick's got Hanzus with him. They crisscross. He gets knocked down. Modine picks it up. Modine will move it. Sarich knocked him down. Modine a chance. He wristed that one wide. Modine tied up, taken down. Richards came back to help out. Brad Richards has got 2 assists in the games and a penalty. Holding on Philadelphia.
Brad Watson has pulled the whistle out here in the third period. Looked like Modine was doing as much holding of Janssen as vice versa. Before that, a big hit on Jeremy Roenick. Roenick trying to wheel and deal in the neutral zone and not get the puck deep, and he paid for it. But now a key juncture. As hot as Tampa Bay's power play has been, they get a crack at it right here.
And a timeout is going to be taken before this power play starts. It'll start as a 4-on-3. 36 seconds remaining on the matching minor penalties. Tampa Bay has scored 9 power play goals in 25 chances in this series. Far superior. Look at that percentage, 47%. They were 16% during the regular season.
They've scored 5 power play goals on their last 6 attempts, and it's taking them less and less time each power play to get it done. Their last 3 power play goals came 13 seconds into a power play, 20 seconds into a power play, and 3 seconds into a power play.
This is going to be a 4-on-3 to start it. Was there a timeout used there? Philadelphia did use the timeout. Wow. So they have used their 30-second timeout. The penalty goes holding to Janssen at 7-17. And Anderchuk will be out to take the face-off. 4-on-3. St. Louis, Kubina. Anderchuk. Face-off wrapped around the near side of Kubina. Kubina guns it back into the corner. St. Louis could not handle it. Commander's got it. Commander put it off the boards. They need a clear. Markov does. Played at the other end by Javi Bula. Tampa Bay power play. They've scored a power play goal in this game, and their only other chance. St. Louis, Anderchuk, Kubina, Richards on the unit. Around the near side, Esch got a little piece of that. Kubina's holds it in, dropped it in the middle. Wide open was Richards. Takes the deflected shot. St. Louis up and off the glass. Cleared up and out.
Boy, what a golden opportunity with 2 of the slickest guys on the ice surface tonight trying to team up Richards and St. Louis.
Now we're in a 5-on-4 power play. The Miners have expired. Little run, far side shot. It's big save. Pushed back to him by Commander. And he covers it up.
Good wrist shot by Corey Stillman. Boy, Tampa's pouring it on here. They get another one. They get a 3-1 lead. They're that much closer to meeting Calgary in the finals. Richards with a great feed. Gosh, he knew that Kapanen was going to try to cut the pass, and he was still able to get it done. Robert Ashe with a real clutch glove save.
Stillman had just come off the bench, and nobody picked him up. Off this face-off, LeCavalier will win it. Boyle bounced it in the middle. Bad pass. Good pressure created that. Jeremy Roenick kept the heat on and forced the bad pass. Roenick up in the check as well. Played neatly off the wall there as Boyle got back and got it away from Roenick. 54 left on the Tampa Bay power play. Held in on the far side. Modine trying to dump it into the corner. Commander had it, lost it. LeCavalier behind the net. LeCavalier back up for Boyle. 2 in front for Tampa Bay. LeCavalier shot, missed it. That went off the heel. Play back to Brad Richards. Richards back for Modine. Modine, Markov collides with him. Markov pushed it off the wall. Good play, Markov, and cleared by Zhamnov. Back up to Boyle, trying to catch him in a chain. Boyle couldn't handle it cleanly, so he'll bring it in himself. Boyle with 20 left on the power play for Tampa Bay. Boyle, St. Louis, LeCavalier up front on the power play unit. Dropped off behind the net. LeCavalier trying to find a little room in front. Intended for Boyle, but it deflects away to center. Boyle's out of gas, had to head to the bench. That forced the door to come all the way across ice with Kapanen moving in. and the power play is over. They got one shot, but the Philadelphia penalty killers got it done. And Jansson's back out on the ice. It remains 2-1. Anderchuk left it shot. Stillman deflected to the near side.
Yoni Pitkin out there. He's an offensive defenseman, but he killed the last 30 seconds of the penalty so that he could be out there to provide offense right now.
Looking out in front, Anderchuk doing the battle. Stillman with a puck behind the net. St. Louis still up. Back up Pono, takes the one-timer wide. Rebound to Kubina. Kubina will ship it back in behind the net. Stillman reach, couldn't get it. Commander dives. Commander and the backhander out. And it will be an icing call on the touch. Kubina waits as long as he can to touch it.
Plenty of room to be a hero with 10 minutes to go. Tampa Bay Lightning have this game where they want. Flyers bench. Looks like Zhamnov hasn't had a goal in 10 games. Tony Amati hasn't had one in 9 games. Jeremy Roenick hasn't had one in 6 games. They need one now.
Back it comes to Daryl Sador. Sador the wrister wide of the net. Played back. Dingman's right back out there. That ended up coming out in front of Primo's stick, really. Primo back. Here's Simon Gagne. Gagne got away. Dumped it hard around the far side. Sandberg over there. Sandberg takes a big hit from Waugh. Puck came back to the near side. Dingman got it away to center. Played by Waugh. Amazing that John Tortorella is playing Dingman, who, as Bill mentioned, played just over 39 seconds in the first period, none in the second. There he is.
Yeah, his 2 fourth-line wingers are out there with Andre Waugh. Remember, they don't have a fourth-line center. Seabach was scratched, so the Colomore could be the 7th defenseman in this game.
7D have been used throughout. Big time hit put over there. Sandberg went down. Cavalier moved into it. Predatango's got it pinned up against the wall, and there it will be whistled. Who goes to the finals? 9:19 left in this game 7.
Shelton, I'd love you, even if you didn't have the trust fund.
Rich.
And I am so sure our love will last forever. I ripped up that silly prenup.
But not smooth.
Remember when you said you'd love me even if I didn't have the trust fund? Those words meant so much to me.
Smooth.
Remember when you said you ripped up that silly prenup? Those words meant so much to me.
But not rich. Michelob Amber Bach. Rich and smooth.
Before broadband, I was far from efficient online, and soon I was becoming less efficient in other ways. But that all changed when I got Comcast high-speed internet. Comcast has the best stuff right where you need it. No more wasted time because there's no phone lines like with dial-up or DSL, so everything's faster and more efficient. Like me.
That was then. This is Comcast.
How would you like the power to change from this to this? Join the thousands of men and women who are changing their bodies and lives with our best-selling videos hosted by fitness celebrity John Baystow.
Fitness Made Simple gives you the power to change. The power to change your body, the power to change your life.
Order our power package today and get the original Fitness Made Simple workout and nutrition video, plus AM/PM workouts, John's popular morning and evening exercise video for only $29.95. That's 2 videos for the price of 1. Call now.
Fitness Made Simple, bringing real results to real people.
Well, the Keith Primo line in Game 6 was everything. Gagne and Roenick, they combined for 8 points and were a +10. Tonight they don't have anything, and they're running out of time. By the same token, the Le Cavalier line scored 4 goals in Game 6. They have 1. It's Ruslan Fedotenko. Jeremy Roenick and his Flyers guys are trying to find a way to get this done. And the first thing they got to do is get some pressure in Tampa Bay's zone. Tampa Bay looks nothing like they did in Game 6, trying to hold the lead.
And what a big change in the numbers, Bill. The third period of the last game, Philadelphia outshot Tampa Bay 17-5 in the third. 4 shots here in this third period. So Tampa Bay has not gone into the shell. They are trying to keep the offensive pressure on. Tony Amati, Sarge stepped up. Jeremy Roenick, the Cavalier intercepted, could not get the shot off. Moved back and dumped in wide. Trying to hit Amati, who was cutting. Good play by Colomore, banged it away and then gut bang. St. Louis, Jeremy Roenick put that hit on. St. Louis reaching in, poked it away, getting control. Shot off, save made. Rebound, Markov can't hold it in. Zhamnov off that far side, had to hold it in with Jeremy Roenick straight down the middle. Pass up a chance right there, and it's moved out of the zone in a 3-on-2 for the moment. Near side, it'll be sent in by Fedotenko. Edge trying to catch Tampa Bay in a line change, gunned it all the way, or tried to gun it all the way out of there. Well, where to go? Up and over, and into the seats.
Final Finally, a scoring chance for Philadelphia, but nobody there for the rebound. Flyers are spending a lot of time trying to dig pucks out from behind Nikolai Khabibulin. Sometimes they're using 3 guys to do it. What that means is that there's nobody in front except the Tampa Bay player. That time it was Fedotenko. Little help for Khabibulin.
Face off to the left this time of Esch. Again, it'll be the Flyers moving Johnson over to Recchi. Recchi guns that one in. Khabibulin back to play it. Johnson charging at him. Recchi on the far side, pinned it against the wall. Had it, lost it. Leclaire. Leclaire is back into the middle. Hansu shot, save it. Khabibulin. Well, Leclaire, Recchi, and Hansu's creating some opportunities right here. Richards moves in, takes it away. Gets it up to Modine. Modine to Richards. Richards are bringing it a 2-on-2. 2-on-3 as Recchi gets back. Stillman heads to the net. Corey Stillman, quick shot, didn't get much of it. Stillman works from behind the net now. Off the wall, Richards, and he couldn't play it. The largest crowd ever to see a game here at the St. Pete Times Forum. 22,117 for this Game 7. Boyle's got it. And they've seen a great game, and they're about to see what's got to be a monumental finish. No matter what, with 7:34 left to go in a 1-goal game. Played back in the 20th track, hit by Pitkin, cleared it around to Gubina. Gubina, that rolled right back in on Khabibulin.
So an opportunity on a face-off here for Philadelphia and Tampa zone, and the Flyers appear to be coming alive here. Game 7, third period shots. So far 6-4 for the Flyers, and the Flyers just got a couple in the last minute.
These face-offs, this is where it becomes enormously important. And Primo, has none have been better on the face-offs than Primo.
Dave Andreychuk has been Mr. Clutch and the go-to guy on both sides in the last 2 games.
Jeremy Roenick will move in for the draw over there. One back up the near side, Tampa Bay. Savina will that one skated out and a shot into the zone. Beckman came back. Put off here. In the center, Sador. Malakoff in his own end. Primo line out there. Beckman jammed it. Andreychuk couldn't get it away from Jeremy Roenick. Poke checked away finally. Andreychuk gains the red. Make sure it's dumped in.
Every puck has to go in deep for Tampa Bay, unless it's an odd man rush. And then they have to end up with first man pressure, or the Flyers are just going to come at them.
Eleanor waiting. Dumped it in and lost it. That was a dump that didn't happen. Jason Colmore back in to get it. Adamoyevich just lost the puck. Adamoyevich in the corner, looking into the middle of the shot. That deflected. Colmore blocked it. Now back for Zhamnov. Zhamnov. He had it poke checked away from him. Adamoyevich, fine play for Philadelphia there to create the chance. St. Louis will send it into the corner. Markov coming back.
And there's the first man pressure by Fedotenko, but the Flyers are still able to get it up ice.
Down to 6:16 to go in this Game 7. Sent in wide of the net. Amati giving chase. Played around by Lukowicz. Philadelphia was changing, so that side was wide open. Here comes Modine, 3-on-2. Modine, Stillman's in the middle. Dropped it. Shot. Save. Richards denied. Esch with a save.
Brad Richards knew he had the guarantee of the Stanley Cup Finals on his tape. He whacked his stick against the glass when he missed. What a beautiful play. Modine to Stillman to Richards. Watch as Modine's looking around trying to figure out what he's got going. He knew he had Stillman. Stillman knew he had Richards, and Richards didn't get enough of it. Kind of bounced up on him, and he rolled it. Robert Esch was able to get in front of it. And then Brad Richards whacked his stick against the boards.
Richards will stay out there on this face-off. It'll be won by Hanzus. Stolen along the wall. Hanzus got it back. Philadelphia down by 1. Tampa Bay looking to go to their first Stanley Cup Finals ever. Richards will move it in. Brad Richards takes the chance. Esch the save. Rebound into the middle. He's banged out of there. Leclaire was in front to help clear. Brad over to Boyle. Boyle had it blocked by Leclaire. Hanzus sends it right back into Recchi. Behind the net, Khabibulin. Come help me. Dingman does. Dingman all of a sudden getting regular shifts here. That one ends up over the glass. What a finish with 5:31 to go and the Lightning leading by 1.
ESPN the magazine on newsstands now.
Very nice.
Like all light beers, it's low in carbs. Unlike any other light beer, it's got the great taste of Bud Light. What we have here is a failure to compromise. Fresh, smooth, real. It's all here.
Hello? Oh, hi. Mr. Wendy here, going door to door to remind people about Wendy's late night pickup window. Don't you have anything better to do? Actually, no. Look, how many times have you been forced to eat lousy food late at night? Happens all the time. Why? If you go to Wendy's, they'll make you a really good classic double with cheese, fresh, instead of something that's been sitting around for who knows how long. You're with Wendy's? Well, unofficially. So is anyone else home? Yeah. Say hi to Bruna. Whoa, Bruna.
Wendy's pickup window is open till midnight or later.
Hi, I'm Donald Trump to talk to you about the remarkable convenience of the Visa check card.
Everyone knows the Visa check card's directly connected to the money in your checking account. Oops. But if your card's lost or stolen, did you know you're not liable for fraudulent purchases?
Got it.
And you'll get every single cent of that money back? Guess not. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
And I thought he was doing so well.
The 115th Game 7 in the history of the National Hockey League. The Lightning have a 2-1 lead. Primo on that faceoff lost it. Third around the far side boards. Primo 9 of 22 faceoffs tonight. And a whistle that came outside the zone. Anderchuk won that last draw.
Keith Primo has only won 9 of 22 faceoffs in this game. Dave Anderchuk is really crowding the faceoff circle and getting his torso right over the dot. He was able to win that one cleanly from Keith Primo.
Into the zone. Tampa Bay, Sador able to move it out. Sador flips it in. Afanasenkov giving chase. Afanasenkov looking out in front. Didn't have anybody there. So he played it against the wall, waiting for Taylor to come help. Primo will pick it up. 5:09 remaining here in the third. At center, Sador. Sador ahead. Tipped in by Afanasenkov. Tampa Bay trying to get quick line changes to keep fresh legs out there. At center, bounced away. Sammy Kapanen sends it in. Pratt hit him after to the corner. Gagne in St. Louis. Bounced again. On St. Louis' attempted clear, it ended up bouncing in on Javi Bolin. That's twice that's happened here in the last minute.
Well, the Flyers may have to repeat their heroics of Game 6. This is how they won it. With 1 minute and 49 seconds to go in regulation, Keith Primo tied it. And then in overtime, close to the end of the first OT period, Simon Gagne won it. Same scenario is facing the Flyers here. They're down by a goal with 4:49.
Only the 9th time in NHL history that a team won a playoff game when they were trailing with less than 2 minutes left. This face-off, Tampa Bay's Jeremy Roenick won the draw. Back up onto the point, Malakoff near side. Wrists it down low, blocked into the corner. Saric blocked it.
Good read by Saric.
Boris Saric, who had the Philadelphia goal go in off him, wants everything to go right here. Back it comes to Malakoff. We are in Game 7. The winner will go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Great to have you with us here in Tampa Bay as the Lightning and Flyers go at it. Roenick looking into the middle. The shot, wristed high. Javi Bolin watch that one go over his head as Zhamnov was open. Malakoff chased it back into the middle of Roenick. The Zhamnov block squeezed out of the play. Onside, moved in by Fedotenko. Shot, Richards, wide. Palmore swings at it, holds it in. Roenick got it, lost it. St. Louis sends it down low and heads to the front himself. St. Louis shot. Side by Ash. Rebound, push back to Ash. He covers. It's loose. It's still loose. And finally a whistle. The puck was behind Ash.
Oh, man. Vladimir Malakoff had lost his stick on the original rush by Fedotenko. And he was handcuffed in front. Tampa Bay just about made this a 3-1 tilt. Watch the puck come to Malakoff here. He just shoveled to Ash, which it looked like surprised Ash. Robert Ash, all contorted out of normal position. Watch this. He was trying to keep it under his skate blade. Look at the backup he's got. He's got Zhamnov and Markov hanging on the crossbar for backup.
Great work by Brad Watson, the referee at the net, who did not blow that whistle until the puck had actually been covered. was won by Lecavalier, but not officially, as Hanses stepped in and took it away. Leclerc trying to knock it out of the air. Sends it behind the net to Recchi. Recchi. Hanses checked by Boyle. Recchi over to get it. Lecavalier on him. Recchi's got the puck in center. It bounces in front. And play to the near side wall. Dribbling that one, Martin St. Louis. Gunned in by Dingman. We're down to 3:25 to go. Markov over to Leclerc. Drops it back. Commander sends it to Leclerc. Leclerc to Recchi, goes through him. Sador, he's played a ton, and that's going to be whistled.
Two-line pass, I believe. Two-line pass. Flyers looking for a hero. Tampa Bay wants status quo. Just what it is right now, a one-goal lead. But Tampa Bay, you said it best using the word turtle. They have not turtled.
Still trying to play offense. That goes by Kubina. Chipped away by Sador. Kapanen was flying. Gagne into the corner for it. Down on the ice. The puck underneath Kapanen. Got back up. Pushed it away along the boards. Philadelphia just tenacious here. I mean, this is all out. Leave it on the ice. Taylor, not a long pass, but Tampa Bay will be able to get their line change done. Fedosenkov kept the heat on. Chipped into the corner. Primo back out there. Primo knocked the puck away from Pratt. Hit put on by Gagne. The battle. Cleared up. A check there that was missed, partially at least, on Anderchuk. Faceoff will be in the zone on a hand pass.
Tampa Bay doing a great job of making sure that they're outnumbering the Flyers around the puck. You got two in, then you got another two. The next guy to come in is Dave Anderchuk. Tampa Bay player. Sammy Kapanen got airborne and missed Anderchuk.
Gonna have a flight control for that one. Face off to the right of Javi Bulin. Amati taking it back to Janssen. Janssen sends it behind the net. Jeremy Roenick. Jeremy Roenick tied up by Pratt. Pratt takes him to the wall. Roenick left it there for Zhamnov. Zhamnov trying to get it back along the blue line. Modine drives it out of there. But this will be an icing call, and Tampa Bay doesn't want to do this.
Modine was screaming for a good call there. He said it hit a stick, the guy that was up against him. Modine doesn't like the icing, but the Flyers are going to get another face-off with 2:22 to go in the Tampa zone.
Tampa Bay 6-2 at home this year. In the playoffs, they've outscored the opponents 24-16. Face-offs are almost dead even. Markov able to hold that one in, and the draw won by Hanzus. Lost behind the net. Stepping up Commander. Commander, good job. On the pinch. Pellemar back in behind the net. Pellemar picks it up. Markov's got to play this at center. Tampa Bay, though, unable to get any offense going here. Tip back into the middle. John Leclerc. And dropped down. There's a 9-iron by Boyle. Didn't clear the zone. Leclerc overskated it. Played by Recchi. Back to Leclerc. Trying to wrap around on a chance. Forehand shot blocked by Corey Stillman. Stillman runs into the referee. Still has the puck. Puts it away the other way. Flyers sending everybody in here to keep the heat on. Rolls away to center. Richards giving chase. Can't get to it. Markov there. 1:37 left to go. The winner goes to the Stanley Cup Finals. Tampa Bay's never been there. Philadelphia trying to tie this thing up. Primo in. Primo with Sador. Puck checked away by Kubina behind the net. Bounce pass. That got deflected. Near side Taylor. Taylor. It'll be cleared out of there by St. Louis on net. Ash leaves it. Keep an eye on Ash with a minute 16 left to go. Bounces off the near side wall. Tampa Bay able to hold it in. Behind the net on the pass. To nobody there. Anderchuk as his man got level. Now Ash is heading to the bench. Blocked by Sador. Ash is not off the ice. Whistled on anyway.
What a good play by Daryl Sador. He stood up and made sure he knocked down that attempted dump in by Sammy Kapanen.
Sador has played an extraordinary game.
Especially after being the GOAT on at least one of the goals in Game 6. Here's Kapanen's attempt to dump in. Daryl Sador stood there and said, I'm going to try to get you to beat me. And you can't. Flyers are offside in the play anyway.
Sador's 5th Game 7 in his history. Remember, Philadelphia has already used their timeout. Tampa Bay has not used theirs. And there's a minute 1 left to go on the clock. I think what Tampa Bay wants the Flyers to get out there.
Exactly. They're saying, come on, drop the puck, let's go, we're ready.
Philadelphia trying to rest the guys they want out there. Brad Richards wins a big face-off. Ash is still in net. Gavina will dump it along the wall. Under 1 minute left to go in this game 7. Pass around the far side. Roman had it stolen. Modine leaves it behind the net. Malakoff coming back to get it. Keep an eye on the clock. Remember, Dave Anderchuk has never gone to the Stanley Cup Finals. No man has played more games in NHL history and knocked out to the Stanley Cup than him. Modine! What a save by Ash! Unbelievable! 30 seconds remaining. Into the middle, Tony Amati. Ash is on the bench. The extra skater is out. The Flyers, final second chance. Rolled to the near side wall. 20 seconds left to go. Empty net at the other end. Modine pushed it to the point. Amati trying to hold it in. Could not! Came back to center. Icons got it. 22,000 on their feet. Shot, Gretzky, save, made. Harry Boland. Cleared off the near side wall. Pushed out the center. Brad Richards. An empty net. Shot, got blocked. Behind the net. It's over. Tampa Bay is going to the final for the first time ever. By the Tampa Bay Lightning. You had to wonder if they would be able to do this in a pressurized situation, hold a lead that they weren't able to in Game 6. Boy, I'll tell you what, you talk about a franchise coming of age, not just because they're going to the Stanley Cup Finals, but because of how they stood up when they had the lead here in Game 7. They did not back down. And for Dave Anderchuk, 1,752 games is the magic number. Nobody played better or harder than that man, Pete Freeman. But it will not be enough. Nikolai Khabibulin continues his mastery at home, where he is 7-2 this playoff year, and obviously 12-4 overall, as he's been in all the games for Tampa Bay. Ian Esch. One thing the Flyers cannot say, Beller, it's not about goaltending. True that. Robert Esch was terrific. Let's go down to Aaron. Aaron.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Dave, you're going to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in 22 years. What's going through your mind?
You know, these guys have worked so hard all year long. I mean, I'm very proud of them that we've come a long way in 3 years. We deserve to be here. We played very hard in the last game, and we're going to see what happens from here on in.
What about you? When you came here 3 years ago, I know Rick Dudley made the call to your wife, begged her to get you down here. Did you ever think you'd have an opportunity like this?
So far, there's one more step to take. Like I said, this team, they should be very proud of themselves of what they've done, and I'm just happy for them.
Dave, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Guys, back upstairs to you.
Pretty control for a guy who waited that long, don't you think?
But typical of a great captain, which he is. He said twice how proud he was of the rest of the guys on the team.
Martin St. Louis, his teammate, said this morning, if not for any of us, let's do it for him. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, with Vinny Lecavalier coming to the forefront in this playoff year, and in particular in this series, where he had 4 goals, 2 assists, and a 5-game scoring streak that he brought into tonight's game. Martin St. Louis, who leads all playoff players in assists, which has been the story of his whole career.
And we said in our open that all of these guys have dreamed of playing in a Game 7, but that playing in it was only part of the dream. Winning it is how the dream was supposed to end. it's ended that way for them.
Let's get out to Joe Micheletti. Joe.
Okay, Gary, Brad Richards, congratulations. You're going to the finals. Just give us your thoughts on the long journey.
It was unbelievable. That was such a tough series and so many ups and downs. Just emotionally, it's draining, let alone physically. But you know, right to the final minute, that's the way it should be, and I'm glad we won.
This third period was much different than the third period of Game 6. Did you talk about that before this period started?
It was just a lesson well learned, and seems like we learned lessons this year very quickly and rebounded, and we did tonight. We went out and tried to win the game instead of laying back.
Congratulations. Good luck in the final.
Thank you.
Gary, Bill.
Sador, Dingman, and Taylor have all been to the finals for Tampa Bay, but only those three. We are going to have the presentation of the Prince of Wales Trophy for the Eastern Conference champion. It is the 10th different winner in the last 13 years. The Prince of Wales Trophy will be going to Tampa Bay as Bill Daly from the National Hockey League is on hand to make the presentation. It'll be interesting how Tampa Bay treats this. The captain gets it. Sometimes they won't even touch it. Usually they won't pick it up. But we saw Jerome McGinley in the West carry it into the dressing room.
I don't think it really matters when you're talking about these. That's a wonderful trophy to win. But it's the Stanley Cup that you don't touch.
Bill Daly is out there, and Dave Anderchuk, their captain, will come together. Maybe.
Dave, they're calling your name.
He has been in all these conference finals, but never a victory. He gets one in his 10th. Gets his picture taken and walks away. In the great tradition of the NHL conference winners. Didn't even touch it.
You know what's incredible about this series? Neither team was able to win 2 games in a row. Not once. Back and forth and back and forth.
An amazing thing. Aaron down on the ice.
All right, thanks so much. Joined right now by Marty St. Louis. You told me today you played Game 7 over and over when you were a little kid on the pond. Is this what you expected?
Yeah, you know, when you're little, you make sure you win them, you know. Tonight, a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness, and we came out hard, and we kept going even after they scored the goal. And, I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, we've come such a long way, and this is really rewarding to be here.
I know you would have liked to have wrapped this up in Game 6, but what is it like winning it in front of these fans that have turned into such a hockey town?
You know, things happen for a reason, and I truly feel that we needed to play Game 7 as a team. See how we respond. I thought we responded well. We had a lot of energy all game, and we kept it within our team concept.
Marty, thanks.
Thank you, Aaron.
Guys, back upstairs to you.
Aaron, thanks. Bill, you were talking about this series back and forth. It's only the 5th series in NHL history where it's gone a full 7 games and teams have swapped wins all the way through.
And Brad Richards said something in his interview that I thought was very interesting. He said all season long, when we've made mistakes, we seem to have learned quickly from them. That's what they did after Game 6 when they turtled and lost and did not repeat that mistake here in Game 7. John Tortorella gets these guys back up on the horse in fine shape really quickly.
And now they have the home ice advantage in the Stanley Cup Finals that'll start on Tuesday right here in Tampa Bay. What a finish. The Lightning with a 2-1 win in a magnificent Game 7 make their first appearance in the Stanley Cup Finals starting on Tuesday against a valiant Philadelphia team. We will be there. ESPN's exclusive coverage will begin Tuesday night at 7:30, 4:30 Pacific. We hope you have enjoyed this one as much as we have. It has been a delight to bring it to you. For all of our crew, Bill Clement and I upstairs, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for joining us, NHL Tonight.
live in Studio B. Welcome to NHL Tonight. We have a full half hour at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, so set your VCRs, your TiVo, or
what else is there?
Start drinking coffee. We'll see you then, but for now, a mini version till 10 o'clock.